There we go. Good evening to the couple of you all watching. We're getting ready to come to air here in just a few minutes. Go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, copy and paste or copy the link up above, put it in your favorite Discord server or throw it on Facebook. Get everybody watching. HamShackTV Live's coming to you here in about 3 minutes. Special guest tonight, Elle Marie from She's On Frequency, KJ5 LXP. You don't want to miss it. Stick around. We'll be with you here in just a few minutes. Again, folks, we see several folks joining. Appreciate you coming in tonight for HamShackTV Live. It's going to be a great show. Looking forward to having Elle on. Elle Marie, KJ5LXP. She's on frequency. Do all those YouTube things while we're waiting on the show to start. Thumbs up, give it a like. Jump in the chat, let us know who's watching, all that good kind of stuff. And yeah. If you're not subscribed here, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button too. Share out the link. Get as many people watching as they can. Be with you in about 2 minutes. Well, oops, I messed that one up. Please do not shart the lintel. Share the link, not shart it. Oh, goodness. Got a good crowd coming in here. 32 people already watching. That's good before we hit air. And it is now 8 o'clock, guys. So you know what? Let's fade this music out here. And y'all can, again, shart the link if you want. But in the meanwhile, let's count her down, shall we? Hi, everybody. Welcome into HamShackTV. I'm your host, Josh, AA4WX. I should say HamShackTV Live because this is live and in living color. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Great turnout for the start of the show already. I mean, we just now coming to air, and we've already got 34 people watching. That number is going to crank up because we have an incredible special guest on tonight. Lots of stuff's going to happen on the stream tonight. Might have another special guest a little later on in the show, so make sure that you stick around for that. Share out the link, get as many people watching as they possibly can. And you know what you got to do. I said it many times before, but got to do all that YouTube stuff. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Give the video a like. That tells the YouTube algorithm to distribute the stream to more people. And then also, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out. We're about to hit 11,700 subscribers, so that's a really good number. Really good number. Really proud of that. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Ham Radio Prep. Folks, if you're looking to get your ham radio license or maybe upgrade your ham radio license, there's no better way to do it than with Ham Radio Prep. Been a longtime partner of the channel. We actually, they were one of my first partners. So love the product, technician, general, extra class. They've got all kinds of courses too. And if you're going for a license upgrade, they're so confident they can help you get your upgrade or your new license. They offer a money-back guarantee. See website for details. If you use coupon code HamShackTV at checkout, you get 10% off their already great prices. Appreciate the partnership of Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League. All right, enough commercials. Let's get down to business and bring in the gang tonight. Hillbilly Dave, better known as Super Dave's in the house. Michael's here, T.O., the real T.O., the only T.O.,
the only T.O.
The producer in residence, so to speak, Marvin, W0MET.
Good evening, guys.
Andy's with us.
Hey, y'all.
N0APX.
How you doing? That's N0APX, the extra class operator.
Time's up.
Extra status.
Hey, you know what? You had your day Monday, Andy, with that.
Oh, I'm going to have another one. Josh is giving me another one. You're going to hear it.
You got another one coming. Yep. It's going to be a little later on, but you got one coming. And then finally, Levi's in the house, K8KAZ.
Good evening.
Howdy, y'all. It's kind of hard to follow extra Andy there, but howdy, y'all.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that. I'm like, I probably should bring Levi first, but I was just going across my bottom of my screen here. What's up, fellas? Anybody got anything special they want to share before we pull the special guest in tonight?
We talked about FT2 last week.
We did.
Yes. There's a new version called Fast Track from Decodium. I have a feeling that is their fix for the async one, and they just renamed it. But I actually used it. I didn't pay attention, and I didn't sync my time, but I was making a ton of contacts playing for 20 minutes last night.
Oh, wow.
So it's actually working better. Nice. So anybody that was interested in it, I recommend going and downloading Fast Track.
Cool.
From that same site.
Cool. Any of you guys messed with that yet?
No, but what I find interesting is that when we had the creator on last week, he said that this was going to be the final version.
No, he was talking about his Decodium. That's what I'm saying. I think he said async was taken over, and now it's not saying async; it said Fast Track. That's why I think this is the new async.
Thanks for clarifying that point, Dave. I was a little mixed up on that last version thing too.
I was okay.
Yeah, what he was talking about in the chat, I could fully understand him. In the chat, it was his version. The first version I started using that night was his version. That was not going to be updated anymore. I downloaded that async.
Okay.
And that async was too buggy, so I went back to his version. Well, last night I downloaded this Fast Track. This Fast Track seems to be working good. Hey, what are you doing? Hitting yourself with your mic, Josh?
No, so my wife gave me a haircut right before the show. You know, we got to look our best for the show.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But I was sitting here up against it, and I started getting tickled with hairs. Apparently, somehow hairs got on my pop filter or windsock or whatever you want to call it.
Hey, wait a minute. You said look your best. I shaved my face, and I got all kinds of crap.
Apparently, your best is not clean shaven, Dave.
I trimmed 3 inches off my beard today. My wife didn't even notice.
Hey, you know though,
Marvin big jobs.
Marvin in his ex officio producer role, he knows how to do it. He knows
yeah,
how
he's
he's got to
always
look good for her. He even puts makeup on for the show.
Yeah, I don't think let's not go that far.
Wow.
Let's not go that far with that. But there's two things. One is all my days in law enforcement, we always had to be clean shaven. So that's just kind of followed me throughout. And after 26 years of marriage, and most of those years of law enforcement, my wife's gotten so used to it. If I start to get 2 or 3 days of growth, she's like, "You're going to shave today, right?" I was like, "Yes, dear." So I'll be quite frank with that. That's it is what it is. But and also I'm back in the PD
He
again.
picks up his razor and says, "Yes, honey."
Yes, I'm back in the office again too. So I always try and make sure I'm looking clean and not looking like it's got I came from the backwoods or something when I go to the office. So which is good too. So something I did want, I guess one thing I was kind of had a nice success for this past week was ham radio related here is that I've got my repeater and it's in kind of rural Wisconsin area, and I got it connected with the help of John Crook. Thankfully, I've got him kind of my back door, which is good to he's not far away from me, and we were able to get the repeater set up with the Yaesu system fusion room and the 313 server, and it's now connected to that, which is really cool. So I can actually talk, across the world or whatever. With it.
John, don't worry, she'll be coming into the show here in a minute.
And so it's kind of nice to be able to get that done. We had to go through and do a little bit of troubleshooting. It took a few steps to make that happen. One was there was a little switch on the board on the inside. I had to get flipped over to the LAN mode so it would actually see the Ethernet. And then the other thing was I had to rebuild. I built the router port forward, and it was still blocking it for some reason. So I had to wipe it out, restart it, and it started working like a champ. So that was pretty cool. That was a good success. That was a good moment to get that up and working, and I was pretty excited about that. And it was joining the server across whoever was on it. So haven't made a lot of contacts, didn't have a lot of time to make a lot of contacts on it yet. I didn't hear a lot of people on it, but nonetheless it's part of the Digital Users Network of Wisconsin, and I really kind of enjoyed that. That's kind of cool. So that was a fun project to be able to do with the repeater and get that added. I'm working with oh my gosh,
you're not using Brandmeister?
I'm not using Brandmeister, no. So, and then I've got another company I'm working with that has some of the Yaesu or some of the controllers that I'll be able to do some voice announcements and things like that. I'll be setting up. I'll be doing a video on that when I get them too. But hopefully, maybe after next week, I'll be able to get them ordered. So, kind of cool stuff to play with a repeater and learn all those little intricate things about how a repeater works is kind of interesting too. So,
I think
I will do all of that stuff.
Boy, John's on a roll tonight, isn't he?
I was going to say I don't think John really likes your makeup, Marvin, because he says we got to look at you all in the meantime.
That was my comment
for radio, right,
John? Yeah, exactly. We've got faces for radio. We know.
Let me before I bring a guest. Before we
we gotta bring the good-looking one in a minute.
I'm gonna bring her in just a minute. Real quick, want to acknowledge chat here. Good to see who all's in the house here. Andy Callie's in the house. Good to see Andy.
Andy Callie. Good to see you.
Let's see here. EOD Kaboom. You missed your music, Tim. Let's see here. We're international tonight with Colin from VK's here. Let's see here. Oh wow, we got Frank in the house. Good to see Frank.
Hey Frank. Frank.
Let's see here. Brokam's in the house. Good to see Brokam. Let's see here. Scrolling on up here. Chris, KD9YSW is in the house. Up and away.
Is it weird that I know that there are so many of these people I know? Is it weird that I have all these friends from the internet?
No.
It depends, Andy.
They're pretend people. How about that? N3WER's in the house. Adirondack DFL. Let's see here. Who else? I don't want to leave many people out if we can. WB2YZG. I don't think I've seen this call sign before. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Adam KD5EF's in the house. Eric's here. N1JUR. Jeff's here. K3JRZ on the air. Good to see Jeff all the way from the Delmarva. John Aloy Senior. I hope I got that right. WB3HPE. Hello from Virginia. And check one more time, see if we're missing anybody. I think we've got it. Paul's here as well. WECB 640. That's a GMRS call. Good to see you there. And
GMRS Mafia.
I just want to answer one quick question for Colin. Using the new Wires X version 2. I've not downloaded that yet, but I've got the DR2X repeater, and I'm going to be playing that new Wires X version 2 as well, hopefully this weekend, to look at that and see how that works. Yaesu just did a big upgrade to that, and it should be quite interesting to see how that works.
But it's sounding like the two won't talk to each other. So if you got a lot of people up there still on the old version, I don't know if I'd upgrade right away, Marvin.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting. But,
I don't know. Did you see we got Pepe in the house too? I don't know if you called him out or not.
I didn't see Pepe, but I got him there, and he did see his clip. Now, unfortunately, I've got to change the clip. I got popped for the freaking love of the money, so I got to change that again. But we'll keep it along the same line.
Hey, there's a song at the beginning of the intro that was popped on my side last week too.
That's probably because Josh has like a lot. Josh, do you use like a music service where you got a license and you have to like add it to your YouTube channel specifically?
What song did it say? Did it say the title?
It was the one in the intro, in the countdown intro.
Interesting.
It's gone now because
that one.
Who's that? Yep.
Okay.
I have a motion array license. That may be why. I don't know.
Probably because you have to like tie it to a specific YouTube channel, and if he like tied it to his and it's not to yours, Dave, then it will.
That's all right. I just went and erased the new tool with erasing audio. Works real sweet on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that makes things great. Hey, let's not wait any longer. Let's go ahead and get her
in here.
Get her in here. KJ5LXB. She's on frequency, but tonight she's on HamShackTV. What's up, Elle?
Hey, yeah.
Hey,
happy to be here. Thanks for allowing me to come in after all that rag chew there. But no, joking. Thank you again for having me.
That went a lot longer than I expected to be.
Actually, it's not. I mean,
like gonna lose my good light. All this is gonna go dark over time as the sun sets.
Hey, Josh, that could have gone a lot worse. We could have been a clubhouse and had our guest sitting back there for 30 minutes.
Yes,
or worse yet, could have been Ham Radio Workbench, and we could have been talking for an hour before we get there.
Oh wait, we have a guest.
Oh, exactly.
I mean, if she wants to join the show permanently, I'm all about that. But all right, well,
she has a life, Josh.
That's true. We do not. So for those that have not ever seen your YouTube channel, is it solely YouTube? Do you fool with TikTok? Tell us about yourself.
So I do have a running Instagram page on the side. It's pretty minimal. I normally just post more casual content on my stories. Basically, if I want to post something on there very quickly and for 24 hours, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm out here doing this today. Definitely check out my Instagram on the side, but it's not like my main. And I'm really sorry if there's an echo. Eventually, I'll put some like foam pads around this room, or we're actually looking at moving. So maybe, I don't know yet about the situation with, the setup here, but I'm sorry if there's an echo. And for YouTube, I started YouTube last July when I got my license. I don't know if do you want me to go right into it as to why, or do you want to ask more questions?
Let's go for it.
Okay. Sure. So I got my license and I didn't really know what to do at the time with it. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to Colorado this weekend. I'm going to be there for an entire month. And I knew I got my license I wanted my license because I wanted the capability under my belt whenever I go to the backcountry, because I go hiking, I go camping. It's just, I'm really kind of disappointed. I have just found out about amateur radio, like as late as I did. I kind of wish I knew about it earlier, but that's okay. So I immediately got my license when I heard about it. I'm like, why don't I have this already? I need this type of communication, especially, if cell service, goes kaput, or it just in the backcountry in Colorado. So got my license that weekend. I was going to Colorado and I thought getting a mobile rig for my car was going to be like the first thing that I needed. I'm like, this makes sense. I travel a lot. I do a lot of road trips. I'm like, I should have a radio in my car as I travel, especially if I solo travel. So I went to ham radio outlet and I said, I need a radio. They recommended me the 510D. And I'm going to get up to why I started my YouTube channel. So I get my radio, and then I didn't know how to install it in my car. I could have asked my husband. I could have been like, hey, can you help me? But no, I was stubborn. I was like, I need to do this myself. I need to prove to myself that I can do this. So immediately, whenever you're trying to figure out something, what do? You go to YouTube, you research something, you Google something, how to install Yaesu 510D in 4Runner.
YouTube
Not
University.
not much was on YouTube, and I don't know why I decided to pick up my camera. Like, there wasn't much like deep thought about like, okay, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, it's gonna be like this great thing and everything. No, just like, why don't I just try? Just grab the camera, put something out there, see what happens. I have a lot of experience using cameras. I used to be a photographer. I did some like birthday shoots, and I'm like, I understand videography. I have all the editing software. I'm like, I have and invested time learning this. I can try to use it and see what happens. And so I did that video, felt very awkward. It's literally my first video on my channel right now. If you want to go check it out, it's maybe like 4 minutes long. I thought maybe I was going to get like 200 views or something. No, it got a couple thousand, and I was like blown away, completely shocked. And then I thought, okay, why don't I like vlog myself, like traveling from Texas to Colorado, using my radio that I just installed in my car. And, that did well. And it just kind of snowballed and kept going and kept going. And I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of fun. And then I got invited into my first live stream on Ham Radio Kids Table, and just really got connected with the community. Frank, you're one of the first people that actually reached out to me to like introduce me to this community. And, I'm all in now. So I'm completely invested. The channel's doing well, far better than I thought it would ever when I first, did my first video. Never expected anything, just wanted to try something new, and here I am. So appreciate everyone's kind of like acceptance with me being a YL, a younger ham. Just, it's been all but encouragement. I mean, you get a couple bad apples, I mean, we all do as YouTubers and online presence, but overall it's been such a warming and welcoming community. So yeah, hi.
Tim, Great Man Poda, joins us. I want to make sure we acknowledge that he's here. But
hey, fashionably late, Tim.
Always fashionably late.
Well, he does it on purpose. He's making an entrance.
Yeah, that's it.
Hi,
To the YL comment, I'm going to tell this to the chat right now. The first person that puts an X in front of the YL, I'm kicking them out of the stream tonight. But no, it's a great thing. You are doing amazing things for this hobby. And I was kind of looking at Social Blade and comparing you and me as far as our growth patterns go. And we're both about, as far as how fast we've grown, we're both on pace.
Nice. Yeah.
And he from
I've never checked Social Blade. What is that, like a metric counter, like ratio counter?
So Social Blade, you can basically plug any YouTube handle, the at HamShackTV or at she's on frequency or whatever. You can put it in there and you can see basic stats. So like how many subscribers they've got on X day and how many views they got on X day and that kind of thing. It kind of gives you an idea too of what they're making, but I have found that's not accurate at all. But the numbers, the numbers for subscribers and view count is pretty accurate, and it's free, very basic. You can pay and get more and more comparison tools, but it's a really cool tool, especially if you're really trying a concerted effort to build something. You know. But I do have to say, watching your content, I can tell you have experience with cameras and things like that, because like now, looking at your setup right now, you've got a nice bokeh behind you. It's you're definitely skilled.
I didn't know many people do or not.
Well, I do video for a living for the University of Tennessee. So, and I will play that clip, Dave. So you just be ready. Anyway,
that's all right. I got a fellow Okie in the stream. We're numbering up here now.
Yeah, well, I'll get on. I've got a net going right now. I can just I could pull a bunch of people.
Hey,
in.
Guys, don't forget who your national football champions are.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Jim's here to remind us of that.
One time. Let's see what they do next year.
All right.
That's right. But
That's
anyway,
what they
who's
always
theirs?
say when they don't win this year.
your content though, it's got a really nice cinematic flow to it, and that's you don't see that with ham radio YouTubers. You know, love Jason, love Josh, all them guys.
It's very lacking in the ham radio YouTube community, I must say.
Yeah, your skills are there. You're bringing something to the table, and not only that, there's not a lot of women in the hobby. Never mind just the ham radio YouTube space. So I appreciate everything you're doing with this. Guys, anybody want to jump in?
I would, but I have a big clock above my head.
It's not on air. It's only on me.
Oh.
Or on you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That clock's only in StreamYard, bud.
I was like,
Yeah.
I can't see myself.
So Elle, have you started branching out into like CW or anything like that? Have you been learning anything there?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yes.
that's awesome.
Oh,
So-
here comes the gatekeeping.
Wait,
Yep.
Who's
awesome,
gatekeeping?
There he goes.
It's a
No,
extra thing.
Andy.
Bruh.
No gatekeeping here. Just saying, learn CW. It's the best mode.
I am trying
Oh,
to get to a point where this summer I can do a soda activation just on
Yeah.
CW because I'm going to be doing
Yeah.
a lot of hiking and camping this summer. I'm going to be trying to hike my first 14ers, and bringing a lightweight pack means CW, and I'm going to have
What
to.
tools are you using
really-
to learn CW?
Right now, just Morse Mania. I paid for the full version, so
Yeah.
kind of like 50
Yeah,
minutes
absolutely.
every now and then.
Have
Go
you
ahead.
got on the air yet at all?
No, but I think I will this Sunday.
I would
Yeah.
strongly encourage you to start hunting POTA stations. Just hunt POTA stations like crazy. You'll be surprised at how fast you'll start picking stuff up. Even if you know almost nothing, if you start hunting POTA stations, it's really cool.
Mhm. Oh, absolutely. I'm planning to go POTA this Sunday,
Yeah.
and someone's actually in town. His name is Kevin AI5SM. He's traveled from North Carolina. He's staying kind of where I'm at. Ironically, we saw each other at the gym. It was just crazy, this small town gym, and someone was like, "Oh, I thought that was you," and I'm like, "Huh? You're on the treadmill right now? Oh my gosh! Say hi!" And so I said hi to him. He's big into CW, and so we're hoping to go to Bonham State Park on
Cool.
Sunday to do some POTA, SSB, and hopefully we'll make my first CW contact. So
What
yeah,
radio are you gonna use for your soda trip?
definitely sorry for soda.
For a
I have
CW rig, what are you gonna use?
Yeah. Right now I just have the 705. I really like the lab radios. Those look really
Okay.
rugged and cool.
Yeah.
But I mean,
If you get a chance to try a KH1, it is incredible. KH1's
Okay.
They're really
Yeah.
cool radios.
And you could still go light and still do single sideband on those sodas too.
Mhm.
Adam, he's got real
KX
spike.
series, yes, the KX2 and
Yes.
3, yes, absolutely. They're really incredible radios.
Well, QMX. There's a few radios out there.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
two. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like Andy's an elitist with radios, is what I'm hearing.
He is.
yeah.
It's the gatekeeper.
Elitist with
Yep.
radios, and he covered himself tonight when he said CW was the best mode.
Yeah.
Most of the time he's saying CW is the only mode.
You know,
And that's why I started saying you're starting to gatekeep there,
right,
Andy.
right. Now, pretty soon, Andy's gonna be like, the only logging program you can use is World Radio League.
Well, that's a given. That's a given, Tim.
We-
We're already
you know he's
there.
gonna say that, though.
That'll make us all go to polo then.
I do not endorse that. I remind you folks to sign up for World Radio League, worldradioleague.com, and use coupon code
So
HamShackTV.
use his code.
Josh, really, what all Dave was doing was giving you that segue to say that.
Yes, he was.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thanks, Tim. Beautiful segue there.
Because the stream is sponsored by World Radio League, right?
Tonight's Ham Radio
I gotta
Pro.
hop. Great to
Oh,
see
okay.
all of you. All of you have a great evening. I got to get out of here, but
Don't forget to send me those notes, Andy.
I will send you some notes.
We'll do that.
See y'all. Have a fantastic evening.
Yeah,
Is,
see
is the
Andy.
client
See
done?
Andy.
Is the standalone client done?
Yeah. It's out. Go grab it.
Awesome.
It's actually on their website actually now,
It
right?
don't have cat control in it yet, but it works offline.
Not yet, but it's coming very soon. The developer's on vacation.
He had to take a vacation after all that work.
Yeah, absolutely. See you guys.
Actually, I think it says one of his holidays or something like that. So,
all right, Andy, you got to drop go so we can get back to
Bye, Andy.
By the way, this is your weekly reminder. KMRD is wrong.com.
That's right.
oh yeah.
And if you have complaints, where do you send them to, Tim?
Oh, K8MRD at iCloud.net.
There you go. There you go.
Obviously, it took Josh 15 minutes to see the banner that I had set up, but
well, and, I was fixing to say this is your reminder that Michael is running for president of Mexico. So
yes, for El Presidente.
for Venezuela.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That could work.
Actually, he might be able to take over Cuba soon. So
there you go. There you go.
You know what? They have a lot of good ham radio operators down there. I would not knock Cuba for ham radio. That's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
You just got to get him to QRZ. That's all.
Elle, you talked a little bit about your YouTube channel and stuff. What really drove you?
Shoot.
You just muted.
I know I did.
Hold on. What the?
I was trying to adjust. Dave, I screwed up. I was trying to adjust your gain up a little bit, and I hit mute instead.
Oh boy.
I adjusted it way down instead.
Yeah, you muted me. I figured, okay, I'm just gonna stop talking.
Try it again. Go ahead.
What I was gonna ask, Elle, you talked about your YouTube channel. What started you getting into that? What really drove you to want to get into amateur radio, though?
I was what drove me to get my license.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Kind of like the fact that I didn't have it already. I learned about it and I said I should have this already. I don't know why I don't. I studied computer engineering. I was probably honestly looking for a hobby to get into because I had a lot of free time on my hands. So I was like, what do I do with all this time? Like I go to the gym, maybe I'll play video games, but I don't really have much to do right now. And then when I heard about it, my husband first told me about it. He goes hunting out in East Texas and he and his buddy, they have a hard time communicating via cell because they don't have cell service out where they are. And his buddy told them about amateur radio, which then my husband told me. I'm like, oh, let's get licensed together. I got my license first. He doesn't have his, but it was like I put all this effort and time into getting it. What do I do now? Like I just don't want to like waste the effort that I put weeks into studying and learning and then just have it like sit in the back corner and just be like, I did this, but now what? And so I really committed myself into getting into the hobby because, I invested in my radio, but the drive was really like, why don't I have this already? I did computer engineering in college. I see a lot of overlap with like the hobby is electronics and learning. And I'm like, I wanted to dive more into that, my engineering background. And like, again, I got my degree. How can I utilize it? Where can I apply my knowledge? And I saw amateur radio and I said, oh, I should do this. This looks like a great blend for, my interest and what I have my background in. And I dove right into it. What kept me in it though was someone showed me like Wires X on like linking up to Wires X on my radio. And I was just like so blown away. And so like, I couldn't like, I don't know. I was mystified by it. I think I keep saying that like, I was mystified by radio. It was just like this totally cool, weird concept to me that like I could just be like RF talking to people all around the world. And that the fact that it was like radio waves, I don't know why my brain couldn't comprehend it. And I was just like, whoa, this is so cool. Like I want to do more. I want to learn more. And yeah, I would say that
so
kind of.
You mentioned a little bit of an engineering background as well as some college. I don't want you to tell all your information, but before amateur radio, what really is your background? What got you into engineering and that kind of thing? What kind of degree do you have at that point?
Mm-hmm. So I got my degree in computer engineering, and going to college when I was looking at getting my degree, my dad, he's a software engineer. My mom, she's a project manager in tech. And just thinking about my career, I played soccer in college. I was a D1 athlete, captain of the UNT soccer team, played all 5 years because I had a COVID year. So full ride scholarship. And I was, in a place that everyone has to decide what you're going to do for the rest of your life and how are you going to build up your career and how are you going to make money, how are you going to put food on the table and, make a living. I could have continued to play soccer, but I knew that in the end, like the salary wasn't going to be kind of where I would like it to be if I were to be a full-time soccer player and professional player. I'm like, no, I need to like really think about my career, where I want to be in my life. And so I looked at engineering, and with my dad being a software engineer, he works full-time remote. So my dad was working full-time remote before working remote was a thing, before COVID was a thing. I'm like, oh, like I could be in Colorado working remotely. I could be in California. I could like just really thinking long-term about the lifestyle that I wanted to live and the career that could get me there. And so I did engineering. And I'm stubborn and I'm competitive. And I'm like, I'm doing this because I know it's hard. And because it's hard, like I'm going to push through it. I'm going to get it done and do the best that I can. Yeah.
Outstanding. Well, it goes without saying, engineers are some of the brightest minds in the world, period. So outstanding. Women in STEM. I'm also a huge proponent of women in STEM for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody else take it.
So what's been your most rewarding part of your journey so far?
Ooh. Oh, most rewarding. There's so many like positive aspects. To choose one is really hard. I think it's just being able to know how to operate a radio and being the one to know, like if something were to go down, like we're the ones in control. We're the ones who knows how to operate and set up our equipment. We're the ones that are going to be like communicating with everyone around the world when, if something were to hit the fan, and we're going to be equipped and prepared. And the most rewarding thing about that is, I think, the community, because we all can now operate with one another. We can all communicate with one another. And it's rewarding to have like such a bright community around me that I can like ping ideas off with people who understand the things that what this hobby is all about. And now I have this a whole other aspect of my life that I can go with and interact with and learn more about.
I'm going to take the opposite approach of that. Just out of curiosity, what's been your most toughest or challenging aspect of ham radio in trying to figure this out because you're general or extra license?
Just a general. I knew I needed to get my general because of HF. Everything HF, like general just opens everything up for you. Not everything, as extra is there. Right. But I hopefully will get my extra. I have just, doing all that studying is a lot of work. And I just needed a break from studying and to go to extra, because I did take the extra exam after I got my general, but I was completely not prepared, and having, 45 questions, 50 questions?
50 questions.
50. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a big commitment to study for that. I was kind of ready to take a break.
So has that probably been your most challenging aspect of ham radio that you've gotten into, or you've kind of learned over the past year, or the most challenging thing you've learned? Or
I think right now what's really discouraging me is actually learning CW. Like I've put so much effort into learning it, and I just I'm stuck. Sending is pretty straightforward. I think that's the block that everyone kind of hits, is that you can really understand sending. I'm doing this on the side here as like a paddle, but I'm starting to feel a little discouraged with learning CW because again, I'm competitive. I really want to learn, but it's just taking me a little bit longer to get the receiving down. So that's a big struggle right now.
I will say I'll
second that as well. I started taking the LICW courses last year, and LICW is good folks. If you haven't learned, you want to learn CW, go out and check out Long Island CW Club. They have a really great course. They do all their stuff on Zoom. It's really cool. So I kind of did my membership with them last year, and I started getting into it, and then I just started struggling. And then I slowly dropped off, and it was I never really got back into it again. So that's been probably the biggest hurdle in 30 years of amateur radio, is probably the CW part. So I can concur with you on that. But it's a challenging. It's for me hearing those different letters and the distinction between them. It just sounds like one big blur to me. So
yes.
The thing is, if you talk to most people, Elle, don't beat yourself up. Most people, that's what they have the hardest with, is copying, receiving what's being sent.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's a big struggle right now for me, but put in the effort to learn. Go ahead.
And that's where I am. I'm in the same exact position you are. I'm just now starting to learn it. guys, if you are interested in Long Island CW Club, I had a great interview with those guys from Hamcation. So go check that out later on the channel. But something that does help, call it cheating, I don't care. But with these new modern radios like the 7300 Mark II and software interfaces, if we have a hard time copying, we've at least got the crutch of at least putting those CW decoders into play, and that can kind of help. They're not perfect, but they can certainly help.
And I noticed a nice 7300 behind her, all perfectly staged with the pinata on it.
She doesn't even use that. That's just a prop.
Is that what that is?
I don't know.
I don't think she's hearing us.
I don't think she is either.
Elle, you're muted
Elle?
too.
We hear you now?
Now we can hear you.
I moved my light and then I can't hear anything now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
While she's working on that, we'll welcome
Trouble.
Mesh Dealer Dave to the party. And
here comes trouble.
notice his set is complete.
It
Yep.
is.
Now
Look
has
at
the
that.
3D
Printer's
printer in place.
Nice.
With
Saw
some
that last
sexy
night.
lights.
With the flashy lights.
With the flash.
Right.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Cool.
Sorry, guys. I fell asleep on the couch watching TV.
Yeah, we'll dock you pay. I'll have a
Well, how
write
are
up for
you?
you after the show.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, at least you won't lose nothing.
That's true.
He can't dock anything from nothing.
That's right.
That's true.
This is true.
And when you
But-
do well, he adds another 0 onto the front.
But
of
we
the
have to
page.
notice one thing. There is something in the back of him finally.
That's what we were
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
talking
we
about.
just said that already.
Marvin.
Marvin,
Sorry, I was responding back to Colin. Maybe I missed
What?
it. Yeah.
What
Marvin,
are
welcome
the
to the stream,
LEDs
buddy.
on the spools? That's pretty cool.
He's
Oh,
got
it's just it's
You're
around.
Oh, it's just
So
reflecting off the
like,
casing there.
It's just
Okay.
That's still cool.
I see you
nonetheless.
got 2 AMSs.
Yes, I do.
nice.
Either
At
one of
one
those
point I
are
had
AMS
2
2.
printers, 4 AMSs. Yes, these are both AMS 2.
I want a
With the drawing.
bamboo. Somebody want to sponsor me?
Do they actually work for drying?
Yes, they do.
Yes,
Yeah.
Good.
that's what I'm running as well.
And
That's
they
really cool.
just, I don't know, a month or so ago released where you can actually dry and print at the same time.
Yep.
So
Nice.
Do you have anything more than just the little sacks in the back?
what the say
Those,
what?
those like little moisture sacks in the very back of it.
Yeah, I have along the front. I printed out the desiccant
Oh, yeah,
The-
that's
holder.
Yeah, there's a
boxes on the front,
yeah. I haven't
there's a
printed
whole
mine out
kit
yet.
you can build.
and they're they sit about between 10 and 15% humidity all the time. So, and then if they
Wow.
start to go up, the desiccant beads are starting to not work. I just set it over to dry for about 8 hours, and it dries the beads and the filament, and then I'm good for another few months.
Are you doing that from the Bamboo software itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll figure that one out. So I know it could. I saw it somewhere to do it, but I haven't seen where that's exactly at. So in the settings.
Well, it's actually in the panel of the printer, not you can't use their software.
oh, you can't. Okay,
Right.
gotcha. That's good to know.
So, all right, back to the conversation. Sorry.
I just realized the intro. I'm sure Tim down in Guam is absolutely jamming out because the stinking intro music is still playing.
What?
It's
It is.
barely there in the background. Yeah.
Very,
It's-
very faint.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear
I
it.
just
You mean I'm
lifted
gonna
my
have to
headphones
strip
because I
all
thought
the
maybe it was in
audio
the
out of the
room.
entire stream tonight.
Not that intro music. The regular
Oh,
the
okay.
regular music. Anyway,
There it goes.
who else? Somebody's got something for Elle here.
I got another one.
I'm deaf.
So what's being a younger ham? What do you think is a secret, or I don't know, not a secret, but a draw for the younger crowd to get their ham license? Is there anything you see from your point of view that's different than like what I see or the older crowd does?
I can't speak for what you see, but I think you got to look at the colleges and look at like where you can still get the creative minds of kids and younger ages and looking at like adjacent things that amateur radio can be a part of, such as hiking, overlanding, camping, emergency search and rescue missions, and trying to get amateur radio pushed into those spaces and be exposed more in those spaces. Because one issue with amateur radio with getting new people into it is, what's the need? I'm not going to need this. I have my phone. Like what? But then it's about supplementing those other hobbies with more power and with more privilege than, what if your phone dies? What if you don't have silvers? So, like, what are you going to do? And having that fail safe, but that really only matters whenever you have other hobbies to like pair it up with more so right now. Because like, if you look at my generation, we're valuing like less time working and more time exploring, and teaching them and educating them like, what are you going to do if you're going to like have issues? Like, you're going to want this. You're like, even a technician license can be that level of security blanket for so many of these kids that want to live that lifestyle that they want to live, except for like sitting at a desk from 9 to 5. And you can't force anyone to like anything, so you got to look at where people already at, people like me that are already in the tech, already in engineering, already into like that type of aspect in life, and just kind of knocking at them and being like, hey, do you know this exists too? And exposing that.
I know that amateur radio is definitely nerd adjacent, because there's so many aspects. It really is. Because like engineering, Saver for Parts, good little YouTube channel. I love watching it, and watching him build satellite trackers from a freaking camera pan tilt zoom box. And I'm sitting there going, you know what? Ham radio is definitely adjacent to engineering, computers, programming. Look at Dave. He spent all of Hamcation flashing everybody's seed products. It's just there's so much that just ties into amateur radio, and amateur radio is actually exposed to. My buddy Adam, who I brought up to the 24 Hours of POTA, he's a trip because he's exposed to radio because his dad is an amateur radio operator. He works in the commercial radio field, but he loves the mesh aspect of it and all the things that he can do with that. So he's definitely going to be getting his license here soon. A buddy, Tim, who worked in commercial radio, never had his Hamlet radio license, just got his license last year. And that was awesome. It's all a nerdism, and I'm surprised that it didn't come up more in like the Big Bang Theory of how nerd adjacent amateur radio is to every other hobby out there that is technology related.
Yeah, and
so like getting it exposed more is like introducing it more so in those spaces. Go ahead.
Right.
Oh, go ahead. Finish. Sorry.
Oh, I was done.
Oh, Dave.
What we found with our club is we actually had students from UTSA, coming up.
To say, be very clear, there is one UT.
No, there's not.
Only one
UTSA was a big rival for us in soccer.
Was that University of Toledo?
Did I freeze?
Sure.
University of Texas.
Have it your way.
Toledo.
There we go.
Toledo.
Down with the horns.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
That's right.
UTSA students
I'll take
did
that.
rocketry and robotics, using microcontrollers and trying to. They'll go to a competition and everybody will be on the same ISM frequencies, and they've learned that they can get their ham radio license and actually be able to do the rocketry and robotics on clean frequencies. And so we had a big rush of rocketry students and robotic students getting their license, coming and testing with us, and then learning more about the hobby, and now kind of geeking out on it. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah. And UTSA, is that University of Texas at San Antonio?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're in Conference USA, or now the American Conference now. We played them. So I visited UTSA plenty of times to play soccer and go against them on the soccer team.
Did you beat them?
Yes.
Okay. That's all that matters.
Yep. Well, what else, fellas? Tim's asleep.
Yes, sir. Reading an email.
That's how
he was
reads.
asleep. You saw he snapped up. Going, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's a manager that was caught asleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to make too many sleeping jokes for Tim because he'll bring out the Tennessee tornado joke again.
Yes. Sir.
Oh, here we go.
So I do have a question. It's more so like you're doing videos, you're out doing technical things. Your husband's there. Does he stay out of it? Does he let you go, or does he sit on his hands, or does he
behind the camera?
does he jump in and mansplain it sometimes? Not
Not at all. But okay, let's just say he's like, for lack of a better term, the meathead. Like he's like the blue collar guy, and I'm like more like the techie. I'm more the nerd than he is, and yeah. So we have our own separate hobbies. I think it works well for us. You know, it's like I have time for this, he has time for that, and it works out. So I'm trying to get him to get his tech at least. I'm like, look, come on, just get your tech. Like, come on, and I think he will soon. So that's good.
Awesome. Yeah, I know. I've been accused, and the reason I asked, I've been accused. You know, like sometimes my wife will do something, and I'm standing there going, "It just if you would just, you know." And so I wonder about that sometimes for young ladies that are involved in the hobby. If dads, boyfriends, husbands are sometimes kind of hovering instead of allowing them to learn and fail, because we all know failure is the best teacher.
Oh, it is. And I'm making all these faces because like one of the reasons why I did install my radio on my own is because we work well together sometimes, but if it's like, I don't know, if he doesn't like if I'm doing something wrong or doing something weird the way that he wouldn't do it. And so like I knew if he was around whenever I was installing my radio, I'm like, oh, he's gonna be like all over me, he's gonna be like hovering me. So I was like, I need to do this myself so I can just like prove to myself that I can.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So you have a Forerunner.
I do. I love it.
How do you love your Forerunner?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why.
If you ever need any help with any of updating it or doing any of that, my ham adjacent thing is I've got an FJ and I love that stupid thing. And
I had an FJ.
A lot of this. Did you? Why'd you get rid of it?
It was only 2-wheel.
Oh, okay. I can understand.
I thought they only made 4-wheel drives.
No, they made 2-wheel drives and they made 2-wheel drive manuals, and they were nothing but mall crawlers.
But, I mean, I got it when I was like 16. It was like my first car, and like my parents didn't need to buy me a souped up FJ, so I just got my 2-wheel drive. It was a 2008.
That's awesome. And the Forerunner, depending on generation, shares a lot of parts with the FJ and a lot of the wiring and stuff. So if you ever need to know where stuff goes and you want to change or modify, let me know. I love the Toyota platform.
My firewall was like, that was so much of a struggle.
It's called a coat hanger and a rubber grommet. Just slip past it, pull your wire through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or poke a hole.
Tell you how many times I've done that.
My FJ and my 5th gen Forerunner, I think, shared a lot of common stuff. Engine, underrated rotors was another one.
Yeah.
I don't know how many sets of rotors I went through on both of those.
Better to get defensive rotors.
My Foreigner's a 2016, so what I need to do is take out the micro SD card and like update the map is what I need to do for the interface.
You can actually update the whole head unit.
Yeah, you can.
It's so much simpler. Just pull it out and throw another one in.
Okay. Like the updated one with the, what is it, Apple Maps or Google?
Yeah, well, it has Apple Map or the Apple Car, whatever the hell it is.
CarPlay, Android Auto.
See, I have an Android, so I don't use Apple CarPlay. So, but you can actually swap the whole thing out and put a whole new one in, and it literally just do an eBay search, you'll find it, or an Amazon search.
And it's a video.
And it's what's that?
And it's a video.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, it'll do video too. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
video
cool.
input, camera inputs, all that fun stuff.
No. I meant
No, he meant by making a
content.
video.
It's
Content.
Oh yes,
Oh.
make a video. Yes, swap out that crap ass factory Toyota stereo and put in something really nice touchscreen, and they're not that
Yeah.
expensive.
No.
I'd like to do that in my F-150, but
Well, you can't do that in an F-150 because it's an F-150.
It's a
yeah,
Ford.
it's a little
No, it's a double
chaotic
din.
to
You
swap
can do
those things. It
You can
is.
double
You
din.
can upgrade the 2008, Josh.
Yeah, it's. I wish I could afford to do the Ford place actually put in the Ford Pass system, which is really nice, but that would be like $3,000 to do that.
Yeah,
And
you'll.
I'm-
It's
get another
yeah,
truck.
that would not even be worth it. It'd be
Just
worth
get a
more
new
than a truck.
yeah, but the all the stuff that comes with that, the remote start. Oh yeah, especially in these
Just get a
cold
Viper
mornings.
system. Just get a Viper system
Okay.
with a remote start and everything. It's I could recommend a place in Nashville that can do it for you.
Marvin has actually ridden in my truck. He sees how I have to do CarPlay. It
Yes.
sucks. I've got a one of those things that you buy off of Amazon, the just the little suction cup display that does it. It's awful.
I
He's got a
almost thought it was going to be
cassette
the.
adapter.
Remember how many people
The tape
remember they
adapter.
put the old cassette tape in to the cassette deck with the wires coming out?
Yeah.
Yep, cassette adapter. Yep.
The old
Oh,
cassette
God.
adapter, exactly. So Josh isn't far from that, but
What year's your truck, Josh?
I thought you were going to say he had an 8-track in it, Marvin.
no, not quite.
Wow.
Record
Not
player,
quite that old.
What year's
That's
your
an
truck?
upgrade.
2018.
Yeah, he's a 2018. Yeah, it's actually a nice truck.
That
It's
old.
good. It's just they've come so far with the modern technology in these cars and everything that they could do with them nowadays. But the problem is, the more the crap they throw in, just something more to go wrong too at the same time. So,
Not just that, you got to worry about radios causing problems with the electronics because everything's
yeah.
electronically controlled.
oddly enough, I do not have my antenna grounded currently on my F-150 on my 2025, and I have very little noise, very little noise coming out of my truck on that 891, which is really surprising. 40 is it's either 40 or 10 meters is terrible, but everything else is good, and I'm really just shocked by it because by 2015. I hit that pedal just a little bit. You could hear the engine rev just crazy throughout the radio.
No, I'm not talking about that. A buddy of mine's got that Kenwood 200-watt mobile,
Yeah.
that old one, and he's got a 2026, and I can't remember what it was.
Is that why
Yeah,
my
that-
brakes engage every time
I'll
I key
just
up?
Stop you right
Going
there.
down the interstate? Is that why my brakes engage every time I key up going down the interstate?
Probably.
Could be
Oh.
because every time he keys up, his car shuts off.
Wow.
RF getting everything is becoming so computer controlled. You got to worry about RF getting into that computer.
Marvin, I'm of the opinion because I don't have my ATOS grounded other than I've just
You
got
don't
it
either. Yeah.
to the frame. But I think what I think the in the newer vehicles, I think they do a much better job of grounding because of all the electronics.
They do.
Yeah.
do.
Probably.
People that espouse all the strapping and everything like that are thinking of cars that were built in the 70s.
Well,
yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah,
A mag mount actually disputes them, saying everything has to be bonded. Sure, it's giving you a ground to that car, but the older vehicles, that body was not grounded to that frame very well at all.
No. No, not at all. It had rubber isolators and bolts that went through. So yeah, it was not grounded very
So,
well.
Mike,
So I
It
agree
had
with
a
you
little
100%, Tim. I don't agree with the especially like the ATOS and stuff. I mean, look at Mike. His is an older vehicle. I mean, it's not old, but his Explorer's older. His ain't grounded.
So, Michael, help me out with this. I think you might have watched
sir.
the video too. Is N1JUR has a Dodge Ram truck, and he went through and he ground that thing like the doors, the body. I mean, he went through it all right and left. I mean, he's got a whole video series on this of what he did, and I don't think it made a one bit of difference. Now, I know Eric's in the chat. If you are, I don't think it made any difference. Do you recall that video? It's been a while since I've seen that one. But
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. I don't
think it made
remember
a difference
if
no matter
it's
what he did. It didn't make a difference to it. I don't think if I recall that correctly. So
right.
Let's see if he's
So
still in my chat.
it's on his headache rack, isn't it? Isn't it mounted to his headache rack in the back?
It is.
yeah,
I just saw that video today, actually.
All right. So what he needs to do is ground that headache rack down to the frame and bond it to the frame. That's the only thing that you need to do. You need that a little bit extra. Those headache racks mount to the bed of the truck, and the beds are not very well grounded. I've run into this in the commercial world with antennas.
Aren't the beds isolated?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they pretty much are.
Yeah.
So
Well, like I
what
said,
you have to do is it's grounded to that
he
headache
did
rack.
grounding though. So I think he did the bed frame. He did the doors. I mean, he did a bunch of stuff, and it still didn't make a bit of difference. But you're probably right.
Yeah,
if
it won't.
on the headache rack. I don't know if he grounded that or not. I'd have to go back and look. And maybe he's in the chat. He can tell us again. But yeah.
He
he
must
hasn't
not be
popped up.
listening because he's still in my chat.
Okay.
What is this headache rack? Headache rack?
You-
What?
Headache rack. Oh, you're
You
from
ever see on
Texas.
the,
You
you
should
ever
know
see
what
on
a
the back of
headache rack is.
F-150s or Chevy, trucks, whatever they have
On
this
the bed of the
big
truck.
back rack,
Uh-huh.
Cab of the truck where it's protects
Uh-huh.
what's in the bed from going
back
into the
window.
cab.
Yeah,
Covering
it's
the
that
back
metal
window.
frame that goes
Okay.
between the bed and the back window.
Okay. Okay.
It's called a back rack
Headache
or
rack.
a headache
So
rack.
that you don't get
A
a
A
headache.
big
when everything
manufacturer's
shifts
back
into the-
rack.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Elle's next
call it.
project, I think, should be a rooftop tent.
Oh, I debated whether or not I'm getting one. I've like looked at purchasing some, but they're expensive.
Look on the Book of Faces marketplace. You'll find something. Get one, experiment with one, and then when you get it, if you're like, okay, this is not enough room to sleep, blah blah blah, then you can just get rid of that and buy a little tag along behind the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem
Oh,
with the rooftop
Stops
is
your load from killing you. Yes.
you have to tear down every time you want to move.
Yeah, that's why I got to pull behind.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
I've-
nice. if you
We've
are-
actually constructed teardrop trailers before. My husband and I, we were gonna like start this whole business called Texas Camper Co. And we would like go to Harbor Freight and buy the 4x8 or not 4x8. It was like the smaller.
Why?
It was
Why
one of
did you
those.
stop?
He started doing central vacuum systems instead, but we sold 2 trailers. We built and sold them, but it was just a lot of work at the time. We were living in an apartment, not at home, and it was really hard to construct them. And then, but I love those little teardrops. We built a couple. They're fun.
You're
That
talking
must have
about
been a COVID thing.
you were
Was
talking
it?
about headache racks a minute ago. For a very short period of time, I actually went to truck driving school. Never completed, but I went to truck driving school. And they taught us about a headache rack because a lot of times you'd have chains on the back of your back of your headache rack, and those chains would constantly bang on the headache rack and give you a headache.
Yeah, that too.
Wow.
Breaker 19.
Wrong band. Wrong mode. Wrong service.
Ain't nothing wrong with that service, though.
We
Nope.
got 2 questions in the chat for you. One is someone's asking about like your operating style and favorite gear, and any
Okay.
advice for new operators from Pepe. And then the other
Okay.
question will be what is your next?
What is next for
Next
Faux
fall.
L.
what's next?
Next
Oh,
for L. Okay, I was trying to figure that out too. Faux. Maybe it's just
Oh.
faux. Yeah.
Oh,
We
it's,
can do
it's,
both.
Marvin, it's a down south thing.
Faux.
It's a down south thing, Marvin.
What is an operating style? Like, can someone maybe elaborate to help that
That's a
question?
good question.
Contesting or portable
Okay.
or that's just
I-
from the home from
Rag chewing.
Rag chewing.
Just doing
Digital
doing
photos.
photo.
income.
There we go. Okay. I actually do not like operating from home. For me, it feels I hate this word, but like it feels cheap for me. Like I need some type of challenge, not that like I don't, it doesn't feel like real radio to me operating from my home. I think at one point when I get my shack and have like everything all set up, it will make more sense. And part of the reasons why I have this bias is because I don't have a permanent antenna set up in my home. So whenever I do operate from my home, I have to go outside, set up antenna, pack it. Like it's not permanent. But I don't like the idea of operating inside. I like that little bit of like discomfort going outside, getting out somewhere and being more in that element. So I like being portable. I like being outside, and I prefer SSB. Digital is there like when it's needed, or like if you just don't want to like be constantly on SSB talking in the microphone. Digital is there if you want to casually play radio. So I prefer SSB, and I prefer being outside. And I'm not a big QRP person. Like I don't want to have to work QRP if I don't have to. Like I want the power, at least 100.
More power.
I don't love.
Oh,
like,
she's one of those
ones.
one of those ones that.
Oh no! Did I say something?
I'll let you go first.
She's one of those ones that looks down on QRPers, huh?
No, I don't look down on QRPers. I just don't like to use it if I don't have to.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna have to for soda. So
it's kind of funny, Elle, because I think about what you're saying here, and it brings me back to your video during Winter Field Day. So you were literally going out in a chair trying to operate in the cold weather in Texas during Winter Field Day, and then you had to come inside and make a few contacts and figure out your challenges of coming inside. And you could tell you were definitely out of your element a little bit during that video because you liked operating outside, but you didn't really have a great comfortable setup out there either.
It was what was going on. So, it was such a struggle.
Being the president of Winter Field Day, I happened to watch that video talking about Winter Field Day because I try and catch anything I can and do a little searching and see what people put out for it. But it was quite funny to see that one. So
it was a struggle, and just not having like a permanent setup at my home makes it harder because then I have to figure out how I want to deploy my antenna. And I think at the time I was using the NFED, and that's like 60 feet long. You're like, oh my gosh, this is so long. And how do I work around it?
Bob Stone's got it right here. This is her style. 1,500
exactly right.
watts on FT8.
Blow out your transceiver. Why don't
go
I?
big or go home, Bob.
I know, Bob. QRP is 1 watt off a full limit.
Right.
Hey, guys.
I've heard that 14.99 and below is QRP.
Anything under 100 watts, QRP.
Go ahead,
I
Theo.
saw yesterday literally an Alpha 86 amplifier for $1,800.
I still say I got the better deal.
What's wrong with it
last year?
I don't know, but it was on the Book of Faces marketplace. I shopped that exclusively, but it was an Alpha 86 for $1,800. I was like, and then there's an ACOM 1000 for $2,000 in my area, which is crazy prices.
All right, Elle, what are you drinking?
Old Forester.
I keep seeing brown water come up.
Nice.
It's Old Forester. I put some ice in it though, just to kind of chill it out.
You gotta come to Huntsville or Dayton
I
or
am.
something like that. You're gonna fit in with the group.
I'm going to Huntsville. I don't know about Dayton. Tickets are like $600 to $700 from DFW.
What?
And then I wouldn't even be there for the whole time because I have a wedding that I have to attend to on that Saturday that Dayton is happening. And so I would like try to get there, say Wednesday night, and stay there Friday afternoon or leave Saturday morning. So
I
if
take
go
it
to
you're
Dayton, I wouldn't even be there the
airplane.
whole time.
Are you talking airplane tickets?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Phew.
That would be like the only way I could get there that makes sense with my timeline when the wedding that Saturday.
Huntsville is probably the more social of the events where
Yeah.
everybody, we all hang out in the mountain, camp, drink, camp, eat a little bit,
Drink some more.
drink some more.
Eat, drink, soda.
I've already got my PTO set up for and approved for Huntsville. So
POTA is insane. Like everybody's doing POTA down in
How do
Huntsville.
you? Is it like super? What is it? QRM between everyone and
Doesn't
all
matter.
that?
Everybody's running 1,500 watts.
Yeah.
On FT8.
Yeah.
There's a lot of 2-meter POTA contacts made.
Yeah.
in Huntsville.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
Oh
that's
yeah, you
fun.
turn
Get
on
5.2
5.2
and you'll have 15 contacts.
Whenever I go
5.2
POTA
or-
with someone else, I always forget to like go 2-meter, with your handheld and do like, the other operator just to get their contact for the POTA. Always forget that.
So are you staying on Monte Sano, or are you going to be like in a hotel or something?
So Prep and Paul and I were organizing what we're doing, and we have a campsite book, but then there's also like an Airbnb in case we were like, we need a shower, we need AC, and just more comfortable space than.
Well, he's got his camper, so he has AC and a shower.
Well, hold on. As a resident professional camper at Montesano, are you the campsite you're looking at? Is it in the primitive area or is it in the RV area?
I believe. I don't. Primitive, probably. I know it's like.
Waiting to see what Paul says.
It's a little bit, it's a little further back, but the showers there, the shower houses, they've got 2 of them in the camping area. They are actually really nice.
Yeah, they're not bad.
People keep telling me that, so that's good. That's good.
I mean, they're campground. Back.
They're the primitive.
Yeah.
But no, they've 2-3 toilets and 3 or 4 showers in them, and I've never.
So Paul's like, go ahead.
I've never been walked in there and going, oh my God, not like the ones out at Orlando.
Oh, that don't even get me going on the Orlando bathrooms and showers.
Man, that was horrible.
It was horrible. But yeah, you're going to love the atmosphere on the mountain. Like, it is a blast. We just all hang out, have a good time, pass the bottle, make content, do POTA, eat. Lots of eating.
Y'all want to know something about these hamfests and these traveling hamfests is that, oh my gosh, my dog keeps licking my leg. Just like right under me right now.
I have the same problem.
It's hard to find another YL to travel with because I'm gonna be honest, being like a solo female traveler, I don't know if many of you feel like this whenever you're solo traveling, but as like a solo female traveler, do you have that sense of like fear of something happening, being in the wrong place at the wrong time? And Caitlin is actually going to be coming in. Like Caitlin, Ham Radio Chick, she's going to be in town in Dallas next week, and I'm going to meet her. And so a struggle is for me has been like meeting other YLs that like are in my area that I can communicate with and like coordinate with. And so I hope that like I get to know her more, I get to know Julie more, and we can like I can talk to them more.
That's why you and Shannon need to get that YL stream going once a month.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Yep,
you guys, that'll start bringing more females to that stream, and you start finding out where they're at around the country.
So I guess that is a struggle. I think if I were to say one is being a female in this hobby and wanting to go to these events, and if you don't have like that community around you that want to do the same thing, it's like being solo can be a little challenging.
Yeah, I usually bring a friend with me. Carries about 13 rounds and usually does the talking.
Live in Texas.
Amen.
That's right.
I do have my LTC. It's Rodney, Texas LTC. But still, got to be careful.
I feel that the reason why there's not a whole lot of YLs out there is because a lot of the YLs got their license to be with their husband. It was kind of a husband adjacent thing or a marriage adjacent thing. And that's why we don't see a lot of YLs out there unless they're at a ham fest or something like this. But within the last 2 years with Elle and Shannon, Julie and all these female hams coming out literally from behind the curtains, and they're like, yes, let's go. So they're making it themselves,
Mike, fun fact, Vaughn got his license to be wife adjacent with Julie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't know that.
No. Julie got her license after Vaughn.
What's that?
Julie got her license after Vaughn.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Vaughn's always second to Julie.
Oh,
that you got to be very clear about that. That is the case for sure.
I'm sure she's popping on in a minute here.
Yeah. If you,
I don't know. I think they're traveling because they're going to the Rain Ham Fest this weekend.
I don't know if you guys, when you watch their live stream and they get signal reports, there's always people that'll give Julie a 5.9 and give Vaughn something way less.
Force them.
Oh, yeah.
4
Yeah,
5.
Yeah.
Oh, but I've seen some do the opposite and watch Julie get just as mad as Vaughn.
Yeah.
They're
It's fun.
They're a fun couple.
To see that, like Shannon, the other Shannon, all of them, it's amazing to see. And then they have YouTube channels, and it's like, where were you like 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago when a lot of XYLs, I'll say, you can throw me off the chat, Josh.
So you gotta go now.
Hang on.
They were behind.
And
I can still talk.
He's gone.
Oh, like that.
You told him, Michael.
I didn't even catch it. You told on yourself.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You're almost in Morgan Freeman territory with that one.
Yeah, Frank.
Ever since I was a little boy, people love the
Ever
sound of
since I was a little boy.
Come on, that's funny. I don't care who you are.
somebody got a new toy.
I love it. It's so fun.
Oh.
Yeah, but Frank, when you got Frank, you got left off stage for a long time.
Yeah, he did Frank got put in timeout.
What?
Who was
was
that?
Tim?
Frank got put in timeout last night.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Do y'all have like little like settings on your deck?
Yep.
It's all
Is that
our
what that
mixers.
is?
Yep. Stream Deck. I got
That's
mine
cool.
yesterday. I've been playing
That's
with
fancy,
it all
fancy.
day.
Here's the only big thing that well, it's not a downfall on Stream Deck, it's a downfall on StreamYard. It doesn't do jack with StreamYard, or at least I haven't figured out how to make it work with StreamYard.
It's working with StreamYard right now.
It's working with StreamYard right now.
Well, that's a soundboard. What I'm talking about is being able to change things.
There's a lot of
Change
things
what?
about StreamYard I'm not liking.
Like change the scene, like the different
Oh,
looks, like this and that.
Yeah,
and-
they only have a few things attached to it.
yeah, very little. How do I get it back to where it was? There it is.
There you go.
Oh, the boys and their toys.
You got all the toys coming out tonight. I'm not home to play with mine.
I was gonna say,
Welcome to the Clown Hour.
Well, you are
of
on
which-
hour 2 now.
So, yeah, speaking of which, let me welcome everybody just tuning in. It's we're 13 minutes late into the second hour. Appreciate you tuning in to HamShackTV. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Share out the stream. Get as many people watching as you can. And we appreciate you being here tonight. Oh, Lord. Prep and Paul. Clown Shack TV. I like it. And Adam right there, WTF. We have a guy here locally. I don't know if you guys have this in your areas, but we've got a guy with his call sign ends in WTF. And I'm like, that wasn't systematic for sure.
No.
You mean what's the frequency?
There you go.
Yeah, that's
There you
right.
go.
Exactly.
Hollywood's got a good point.
What's that? What's his point?
Did you see his talking about women in ham radio? It used to be the same way in broadcasting.
Yeah.
Till that glass ceiling got broke, and now there's more women on the air than there are men. Honestly, when you listen to broadcasting now.
So I'm going to be completely honest with you. I saw that comment and completely grazed by it because I didn't understand it. And it was one reason why I didn't understand it. When I see was like that, I thought that was worked all states. I'm like, what is he talking about?
I thought it was an actual true.
No, the same was true.
Okay.
No, he's exactly right. 100% right.
No, I thought you're going to gatekeep because he's using a GMRS call sign.
Oh, you gonna gatekeep on Hollywood?
Ain't nothing wrong with GMRS. I have
He said
GMRS
earlier that
license.
wasn't a
Absolutely.
GMRS. He said it was like a AM station call sign or something. But it was in the chat earlier.
That could be an AM call.
He did say it was an AM call.
He's an audio. He's an
mentioned that
old
earlier.
engineer. He's an engineer.
Okay, can someone explain
College
to me the
AM
difference
station.
between operating FM and AM? And as someone who's like talked about being technical, that is something that for my brain.
FM modulation,
Yeah.
AM modulation.
Okay, I thought so, but like, are they different frequency? Like, is it
No.
the same frequency megahertz? It's not, but is it at one point does it become AM or FM? And is it just based on like if I wanted to work AM, how can I just do that?
You switch your radio over to AM and start talking.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the setting.
Yeah, it's the setting.
Okay.
And
You can
Got it.
talk on AM
a
on two
good
meters.
a good AM radio setup properly, sound of a single sideband won't compare.
Yeah, it sounds beautiful.
Well,
There are some guys. What is it? Just about 280 ish, 7.280 that get on AM, especially when there's contests going on, and they're like that wide. Yeah, and you're like, come on, guys, get out of the way. But you flip over to AM, and it sounds like a broadcast booth. It sounds beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah.
so are
I love
many
working
nets
AM.
running AM on HF?
Yeah, you can find stuff on AM all the time usually.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
like
it
an
sounds-
HF
if it
net, are
sounds
they mainly
weird on
running
sideband.
AM?
Just ask Tim about the AM guys. They can
Oh,
be
they-
gatekeepers.
They love me. Absolutely love me. I get right up there at 7.290 and do POTA activations and makes them happy.
Call me old school, but
school?
since we're talking about
You're my boy,
AM,
Lou.
since we're talking about AM radio, I have found a couple of things, but in my 37, I'll say it now, but in my older years now, I have noticed that I like listening to AM broadcast. Like there's just something different about that sound that almost like, you hear people talk about playing records. It's got a different sound. There's something to that sound that I really like. And when I got into HF and learned that I can pull in AM stations in the middle of the night that are all the way across the freaking country.
Oh yeah,
that has been fun. It's not across the country, but probably about now I can turn on AM 7 or AM 650 and hear WSM, the Grand Ole Opry station in Nashville.
You know it. Say it.
I love
now,
it.
Josh, do you want me to crush you right now? When I was
Sure.
growing up in upstate New York, we
You didn't live in
I was
upstate New
little.
York.
No, yeah, I did. I lived in Mariahville, just outside of Schenectady. 16
That's
years
not
of my life.
upstate.
That
That's
is
not
upstate.
That
Oh,
is not
don't get me
upstate.
started with this upstate stuff. All right.
My wife is from upstate New York.
Where's
As
she
far as
from?
My wife is
Messina.
my wife is too.
Messina, New York is upstate New York. So is Schenectady. It's right next to each other.
Bull hockey. Schenectady's just a little bit above Peekskill and New York City.
No, it's not. It's right next to Albany.
Boy.
And Albany is not upstate.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Everybody
Yes,
thinks
it is.
everything north of New York City is upstate.
What is
My
up?
wife is
everybody
from
in New York-
Potsdam.
Wait.
My wife is from
hold on.
Potsdam, just like his wife's up from Messina, which is further
That's
north of
upstate New
Potsdam.
York.
That is upstate New York.
All right,
I
let's-
understand that, but if you come from New York City, anything north of Queens is upstate.
Let's
Hey,
let's
Josh, can we
solve-
put those two guys in their own room and we can
I mean, we might, but let's solve this right now. Here's how we solve debates on HamShack TV, guys in the chat. Here is Schenectady right here,
Yeah.
right here. Here's New York City.
Can you embiggen that?
Yeah, let me embiggen that. Why not?
Yeah, make that a little bigger.
If you
Bigger.
think that this is that Schenectady is upstate New York, put a 1 in the chat. If you think it is not, put no in the chat.
I hope my wife's not watching
Oh,
the chat.
here we go.
I will say this, in my opinion. Looking at it,
borderline.
seeing it where it's on the map now, I would say pretty much anything. What is this? 90, Interstate 90 through
Anything
here.
north of 90 is upstate.
Anything
I
I
would-
would 90s probably upstate, yes.
I
anything-
think I would agree with that.
Anything west of 87 is the southern tier, and then it goes into western New York.
Wait, is someone in New York in this stream? Am I missing something?
Yeah, me. I'm originally from
Oh.
upstate.
There you go. Okay.
He's not in New
Yes,
York,
it's just
though.
now, though.
Oh, here we go.
You're
But
like-
anyways, so what I was trying to say is when I was little, we could listen from New York. We could listen to AM 650.
All
cool.
that
That
just
signal gets out.
Yeah.
just that one statement.
Looks like the
What?
chat is pretty much split. No, we're not talking about North Carolina Wild Radio. Good to see you, though. Haven't seen you in a
Hey,
minute.
Wild.
But don't forget, the Indiana Hoosiers are your national champions.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
They finally win one championship. Listen to the people of Indiana.
And then listen to this.
Nico for the first time in his collegiate.
But
Yeah, and who won? Who won?
I'm not gonna. I'm not
who
gonna make
won?
you sit through that.
Who won? Who won? You can put that up all you want. I guess he was wrong because who won?
IU.
I could always put y'all in Neon Stadium. One of the hardest places in the world to work or to play football. Anyway,
Why?
what was
I'm
Elle
just
going to
proud.
say?
I'm proud of Indiana because it wasn't a basketball title.
That's true.
Like I'm proud that they won a football title.
That was true.
Oh, and they did it right because they went undefeated.
What were you going
Nobody
to say,
can
Elle?
argue with.
oh, the fact that sound scared me. I didn't know where it was coming from. It was like so ambient that I thought like something just went off like to the left or the right of me. I was like, what is this? I don't know what was going on for like half a second.
Oh, good grief.
Oh,
So what's your
Well-
next thing in amateur radio? What are you looking to learn or looking to do? What's next on deck for you?
I have a couple of kind of video ideas. One's coming out this week with HamShackTV, Dave. It's going to be about setting up your own private network because, on the public channel, like everyone can access your information, all your nodes and everything, see your location if you want to share it, but like setting up your own private mesh network with your own devices. So the way to do that is actually tricky. I have it in my video though, so I won't reveal how. I won't play my cards too much. And after that, I had to jump in.
Subliminal messaging.
well, I think Elle, what he was asking more was not what your next video is. What's the next thing you want to learn in ham radio?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Video
that's
right now. Really, what I'm kind of in. I need to get that down before I travel for Colorado this summer. So, so it's gonna. I asked Adam, what is it, K6A or K? I'm like, okay, Adam, how realistically, how long did this take you? He's like, probably a few months if you're really dedicated, and if if you're more consistent with your training, that may be quicker. So what is it? We're approaching April, and then my trip is in July. So that's going to be like a real big focus with me for the next couple of months, so that I'm well prepared for the summer trip that I have planned. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
We're having
Next
the debate
videos.
again. We're having the debate again in the chat. Meshtastic or Meshcore?
I haven't
No, he
explored
was asking her which one she was using.
Oh, yeah.
Reticulum.
Meshtastic for now.
You got to pay for reticulum though.
I want to learn. I don't know what Meshcore is. I just probably learned about it a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, what? What is this? So that'll be on the table at some point.
Another
Next
way to
video.
We had a really good live stream about that a couple of weeks ago. If you want to go back in the playlist, it was really, really good.
Okay.
Mesh
for
course
those-
is another way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Yep,
For those
that's
playing
exactly
with
it.
mesh, I was telling the guys last night, Social Mesh is a new app, which is actually
no.
pretty neat. It's for Meshtastic, and it's a much nicer UI. It has some pay things that if you want to do it, but one of the reasons why I like it so much and have really started playing with it is you can change your ringtones on the fly. So
nice.
Yeah. Let me do this. So now instead of go here, come on. There we go.
While you're doing that, what's up with the insult generator? How is that running?
Oh, I hear it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this device is real quiet, but yeah. So now I have it doing CQ and CW.
So you mean we could change this annoying thing?
Yep. Instead of the doo 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 doo, you can change it. There's 1,000 different ringtones that you can change it to. So
Brown noser.
social list.
Wow.
I'll tell you this. I had my L1 Pro right here. Not that L, this L1 Pro. I've had it going for a couple of days. My wife told me last night if I don't turn the damn thing off, she was going to smash it. Because it was going nonstop on mesh core the last couple of days.
Can you turn that off in mesh core?
I've been trying and I can't figure it out.
Have you tried AI?
I'm not the person to ask that, but yeah, no, I haven't. I need to.
You haven't asked the genie in the bottle?
Not yet. Oh Lord!
It's the only thing.
Who wants to see the clip? Drop a super chat channel donation.
He just gave away the clip.
That's all right. They may still want to hear it.
I just couldn't resist. That's so good.
Mesh isn't everything. It's the only thing.
You need to go to AI.
Elle has no clue what I'm talking about.
Change that and say mesh is.
You guys want to see something really creepy that Chris Bricker created?
Sure.
All right.
No.
It's creepy.
Is it family friendly? Oh, we're on the second hour.
It is the second
hour. Which one is it? There it is.
Keep in mind, this is Chris Bricker. Chris Bricker.
Oh, yeah.
That's
this networking thing has been blown up. Yeah, it's wild. Mesh. Whoosh, pop. Did someone say mesh-tastic?
No way.
This whole mesh networking thing has been blown up. Yeah, it's wild.
One, your beard is a little too long.
Well,
also
I trimmed it, so that's the same length.
You look like you're in gigaparts. That literally looks like the inside of gigaparts.
It does.
Oh boy, they want that clip. You know what that means? Play the clip. Where is it? I gotta push.
Did we lose Elle?
Her camera died. She's got
The
swallowed.
camera died. I'm probably gonna have to
warned us.
drop and come back.
Play a clip.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
For the two Swiss francs, I'll have to do the calculation on that. Pepe, HB9 EBT, let's go. Now he's got a record across the board. He's got tonight's record, too.
That's right.
Appreciate that.
There's always next year.
You had it for a week.
I had it last year, the whole friggin' year. So.
Well, fair, you did.
the $1 Million Mesh Man. Radio Wild Radio 73 says.
The Wild Mesh Man.
Mesh Mania is running wild. Ooh, that's an AI idea.
Yeah.
What's
have
that?
Hogan change Hogan's colors to green and turn it into Mesh Mania and have him go a little crazy.
Mesh Mania.
There you go.
Bring Elle back in the fold there. There you are.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's a different
Camera
camera
died.
view. So is that radio just going to sit there holding a pinata, or?
Oh, do you not know this specific pinata?
No, but I know it's a pinata.
Oh, come on. You're telling me you don't know this? Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Lego.
Drama Llama.
Is it Drama Llama?
What?
Fortnite?
No. Fortnite, yeah, Llama.
No.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
My brother
There we
bought it
go.
for me, so I was like, it'd be a fun backdrop for the stream.
looks
but
like
it's
Carl.
It's just the Fortnite pinata with like if you kill it, you get like all the perks or whatever. It's the elusive Fortnite pinata.
Do you know the Carl videos?
No, but I know the gosh, what is it? The horse videos, like the cartoon horses.
They're not horses. They're llamas. Carl.
No, I'm talking about like the horses with the unicorns. The unicorn.
Oh, okay. I'm completely clueless now. Horses and unicorns.
Now?
Tim is the only unicorn I know. So.
Hey, now.
I tried to get into Fortnite. I really couldn't quite figure it out. I do like what's the one that everybody plays with, the blocks?
Roblox?
No, not Roblox.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. I like
Yeah.
building buildings in Minecraft. That's kind of fun when you're really, really bored.
Oh,
Speaking
it's
of which-
Charlie the Unicorn. That's what it was.
Dave, I see
Anyways.
you in Minecraft all the time.
I'm in there every now and then.
Yeah.
We
I mean, every time.
Well,
I mean,
with
I'm not there. I'm not in Minecraft, but in Discord it says you're in Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah, we me and the kids every now and then. It used to be about once a week. Now it's every couple of weeks we'll get on Minecraft, and we have a realm, I guess it's called. I don't know. It's a way to keep connected with my kids. They all love it. So
AF3 Tetris is where it's at. That is the original Minecraft.
Yes. I love Tetris.
Uh-oh, we lost Elle again.
What is going on? I don't know what happened. My browser just decided to freak.
By the way, there's my new mug. And
Ooh, that's
pretty.
sharp.
Oh, there you go.
Is that
Sorry.
it's Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shane made it for me. I did pay for it. It was not a gimme. But I've used it since I've got it. It's a very good little tumbler. It keeps stuff cold.
Not hot?
So, Elle, one thing we haven't touched on, clubs. Are you in any ham clubs anywhere or any of the ham organizations?
I am. This little tag is actually from the McKinney Amateur Radio Club, and I don't know if it'll show. It's probably won't focus, but there it goes.
There it is.
Yeah. Has my call sign, city name.
I like
and
that badge a
McKinney
lot.
Amateur Radio Club. Some other clubs have like an actual like metal plate badge, but ours just have these, which is fine. So my first contact was a YL, and it was someone in the McKinney Amateur Radio Club, and I got my license. I don't even think my license was registered on Keyword Z yet, and I was like, okay, what do I do now? I have my Baofeng, and I want to program into a repeater. So I programmed into my local repeater, and the first person that came back, I didn't know the repeater was like, I just saw the closest one and thought, okay, well, let's see what happens. I know that's not usually best practice, especially if it's like a Skywarn or Aries. Like maybe I was a little bit naive in that regard, because no one really tells you about repeaters, and that they're basically voluntarily put up for specific reasons. But thankfully this one was owned and operated by the McKinney Amateur Radio Club. So the person that was monitoring was one of the members there, and she said, oh, we host like IHOP every Saturday morning. You should come and sit down with us and meet us at IHOP. So I said sure, and I got to know the club members, and now one of them actually came by my house today to pick up some 3D. I 3D printed some like labels for his HF rig, and he came by. So I have got good relations with the club. My video on FTA, Janice, she's a part of the club, so I don't go to as many meetings anymore, but very close with a couple of the members. So,
Elle, let me tell you, if there's an open repeater, get on it and talk. Just as long as there's not, obviously, you listen, monitor, okay, there's nothing going on, throw your call out, say, hey, I'm listening. And 9 times out of 10, somebody will respond to you. There is obviously, like you said, you just don't hop on because it's like used for Skywarn or etc. But usually all repeaters are open, and 9 times out of 10, the repeater people will be more than happy to welcome you in and say hello.
Okay. Which has been mostly my experience. There was just one time where someone was like, it's probably not the best one because of XYZ. I'm like, okay, sorry. Bye. Appreciate you calling back out, though.
Well, and I'll be completely honest with you, too. It's kind of unfortunate that it's the way it is, but you get a YL's voice throwing their call sign out there, you're going to get somebody come back to you unless absolutely nobody is listening.
Right.
Okay.
Because there's somebody listening. There's just a lot of sandbaggers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Gotcha.
Josh has a ghost in the background.
Word. I don't know. Whitney's cooking something in there. It smells good. I'll say that.
You need to put that wire up along your boom, dude.
This one?
No, the other one. Yeah, that one. God, that's annoying just watching it dangle there.
What is it?
It's his microphone wire.
Oh, no. You're talking about the straight one or the curly one?
The curly one. Well, I'm not talking.
I can't do anything with the curly one. That's my headphones.
Dave, did you see Tim's question?
Headphones? I'm answering it now.
Yeah, see? Headphones.
Why do your headphones plug into your microphone?
I don't know, but I like it. That's one less wire that's on my desk. I got 1 million wires. I mean, we're hams. We're hams and computer people. We got to have 1 million wires,
dude,
with no organization to it.
Yeah, join the
pick
wireless.
Yourself up. Yeah, pick yourself up a set of Razor Black Sharks. The batteries will last forever.
I've got some stuff like that. I haven't even. I've never really thought about that. That's a good idea, actually.
And every modern computer has Bluetooth. So
yeah, I mean, I'm just used to these are my Sony 7506s, and I use those specifically for editing because they're the best headphones on the planet. If you ask me.
See, look,
there you go. Tim knows what I'm saying.
Dang straight, man.
Okay, maybe not the best headphones on the planet, but for the price,
Studio Mix. I'll take them all day long at a audio desk.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has anyone had to renew their license, and why did you?
Yes.
After the 10 years?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yes, a couple times I've done it now.
I've had to do it.
Whether or not you have to pay for it is the question.
Right.
I've only had to pay once out of my renewal so far in 32 years.
Oh, I only had. Did I have to pay? No, I didn't have to pay in 33. I didn't pay for my last one.
Why would you, or wouldn't you have to pay?
Like this is a $35 filing
free.
junk. Used to be free.
Used to be free.
In 2020, I didn't pay.
Yeah.
What made you want to renew? Just to keep it, or
yeah? Oh yeah.
So
you have to renew to keep your license.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that's one thing I before I got into doing HamShackTV, I did a lot of EE testing, and one thing that I always told people is even if you fall out of love with the hobby and don't want to do it, keep your dang license up because do you want to take this test again? No. So
and if you go more than 2 years, you're going to be taking the test again.
Yep. And speaking of testing, I forgot a point I wanted to make earlier. You were talking about, college and things like that. Something interesting was a trend I was noticing because I was testing 6 people a night, 3 nights a week on Zoom at one point. One thing that we started noticing a trend of was we were getting college students getting taking their test. And we started asking questions. Why? Why are you doing this? And 9 out of 10 of them said that their engineering professor was giving them extra credit.
Oh
hot
gosh.
For getting their ham radio license.
I did not have that privilege.
That's a really cool way to inspire people to, at least get their ticket.
One of the things I have a 25-year-old son, and we would argue all the time, and he'd always be like, Dad, like I can like pick up my phone and text anybody. Come on, dude. I mean, that was his thing, right? And I would be like, look, take every modern convenience that you've got somewhere, somehow RF is involved in it. Go back and look at those patents. Look at the patents in every one of those. And I guarantee you one, if not more, of the people that were involved on that patent hold a U.S. or other countries' amateur radio license.
Yep.
This is the proving ground. This is a lot of people see amateur radio as this hobby or whatever. It wasn't a hobby. This was people in their garages developing every modern technology that you've got in front of you right now.
Yeah.
And so, yes, these were the engineers of the day. And it was the federal government. Actually, it was the Navy who initially oversaw our amateur license program, because people were just going off and going willy-nilly and interfering with military radio and what was the beginnings of broadcast or commercial radio. And so they gave us a framework. And you hear a lot of people complaining about, and I'm sorry, I'm on my soapbox now, pissing and moaning about having to take the test, but they don't realize that it is a license to experiment. You can go in, you can take any radio and you can modify that. And as long as you stay within the parameters that the FCC has set forth, or whatever country you're in and theirs, you can do these things. You don't have to play follow the leader. You can go and, if you want to go create a new modulation type, go do it. If you want to figure out how to shove more data in the bandwidth, now that they've released and gotten rid of the Cold War baud rate issue, go do it. But I mean, those are the things that frustrate me when I hear people complain about having to study for a 35 or a 50 question exam. And I'm not knocking on you, Elle, but you hear what I'm saying. I mean, people do stuff like that, and it's like you guys have got a wealth of freedom once you pass that exam.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not trying to get into a battle here, but even the iPhone was started in a garage somewhere out of the
absolutely.
Off the top, so I mean, a lot of things start on that little level, and I know a lot of like Wolf River coils, and my gosh, I've got it, they're on the tip of my head, but probably half the vendors that are small vendors at HamFest all started out of their garage at some point before they more facility or office of some sort.
Yeah, Rob from Spool Antenna is still in his garage right now, and and that was he was with a major vendor, network vendor, manufacturer, and he had an idea, and he put that idea to paper and put it to practical, and look what he's got now. There are so many opportunities out there, and so I love it when professors at the university, but not only that, but now the STEM teachers that are pushing the kids not to get an amateur radio license because they want to keep the hobby alive. It's an amateur radio license because it teaches critical thinking. It teaches people diving in and troubleshooting, and there's a variety of things that will help them out in every aspect of their career, whether it's software development, or it's Mike, you're doing radio stuff, or Dave in electrical engineering. I mean, there's all kinds of things that this amateur radio license gives you and teaches you that you can take anywhere you go.
I'm going to put a little bit different spin on that yet. Is that you got guys like Hats, Ham Hats by AI4NW Patrick. If you haven't checked out his Etsy channel, I'm sure he's probably building these out of his garage as well. He has some awesome ham hats that you can find. I don't know if I can pull him up real quick. Oh, there we go. I'll show this one step. You can see the hat right there. He's got like the flag, and he's got the embroidered hats, or the letters, call letters on his hat. I mean, he does. I mean, a lot of ham businesses come, out of their garage as well. My brother for OPS ham stuff online. It's all working out of a small. Now he's in a small little storage area, but I mean, he doesn't have a trailer. A lot of things that he just doesn't have enough room to keep it otherwise. So he had to go to like a storage area to keep stuff out of. But it's just a lot of hams even develop their businesses out of their garages and things like that. So I mean, people, ham radio operators, make businesses out of those things, and they grow, and you get lots of skills of just running a small business. And I mean, ham radio can take you not just at a technical level, but to so many other different levels as well for careers and things that you can do. It's just simply amazing. I appreciate every minute that I've had and everything that I've learned throughout my years just being an amateur radio operator, and I wouldn't have known it otherwise. And I mean, it even helps you out in everyday life from, hey, I've got this troubleshooting issue. I'm not sure how to deal with this. And because Ohm's law and other electrical what's the word I'm looking for?
Come on, spit it out.
Anyway, other electrical principles, that's what I'm looking for. Those things because of that. You can troubleshoot your own stuff at home sometimes, because of those, because of the experience and knowledge that you've gained. So
some can, but Ohm's law is completely different than electrical at home.
Well, it is, but
No, that-
you're still going to
and
troubleshoot things,
I've
even low
seen-
voltage in your vehicle. So
I've seen guys that are real good with that stuff, and there was no way we'd let them work on an electrical job with us.
Yeah, exactly.
well, again, I mean, I guess I'm just trying to say, I mean, it only applies more to like probably low voltage and 12 volt type stuff. I mean, even your car stuff, So
Well, you said spool antennas. Look at Matt in Reliance. I mean, he worked
at
Andy in
yes,
his living
yeah.
room.
He's another
Andy.
Andy.
Yep. I do want to point out, I saw Bob Stone, KM7ARX, said in the chat, he said his son in high school just got extra credit for having his tech license.
Awesome.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to talk about people starting things in their garages and in their homes in this hobby. One of the big things that comes to mind is us, content creators.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
None of us have offices and things that we go to for making this stuff. We're doing it right here in our garage, our backyard, or shack, whatever. There's that. And then I go to think about Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League. While I'm not 100% sure, I'm pretty sure they don't have any like corporate offices somewhere. Look at Andy and all he does with World Radio League. That's all right there in his little blue barn or whatever he calls it.
Blue Barn. Blue Barn Studio.
So
Matt House.
James, World Radio League, that started with an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to do something a little bit different. Same thing, Sebastian with Polo wanted to do something a little bit different. Jarrett with Hammers wanted to do something different, something more modern. And now we've got 3 great logging programs out there that don't look like they're from 1990. And now those guys are creating competition amongst themselves, and we are all benefiting from that competition.
Absolutely. Guys, we are running towards the end of the show here. It's 10 till 10.
Sorry,
good.
The coffee kicked in.
We were supposed to have an extra special guest tonight, but schedules are tight. I don't blame him for not missing on short notice, but I have been asked to promote this, and this is a really fun thing. Jason from Ham Radio 2.0 was going to try to make it on tonight, but he's doing another Let's Make a Deal with Gigaparts tomorrow night live on his channel. So
that ought to be fun.
Get ready to blow your money because it's coming. Let me read his message. Let me read his message here. Friday night just got a whole lot more interesting. I'm hosting another round of Gigaparts Let's Make a Deal this Friday, March 20th. We go live at, I'm going to say this for my benefit, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 Central, and for you crazy people on YouTube. And trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Last time we did this, people were losing their minds in the chat. Good deals have a way of doing that to people. There's something about watching Killer Ham Radio Deal drop live, and that just hits differently. The energy is wild, and the deals are real. This isn't just some boring product showcase. And if you've ever watched one of these, absolutely, it's not a product showcase.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun to watch. It's a live event where great gear meets great prices. We're talking ham radio products that actually matter to you: radios, accessories, gear for the field, all of it. The kind of stuff you've been eyeing and waiting for the right moment to grab. Here's the thing about great deals like this. They don't stick around. When it's gone, it's gone. And that is the God's honest truth about these Let's Make a Deal things. It's gone after the show's over with. Yep. That's what makes the live format so fun. You're in the room when it happens. You get to snag it before everyone or anyone else even knows it's there. Whether you're deep into ham radio or just getting started with off-grid comms, there's something in this for you. GMRS, CV, Meshtastic, all the good stuff lives in our world, and Gigaparts knows how to take care of the community, and that is the God's honest truth. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 00Z, and we'll leave it at that. Yep. You don't want to miss it. Tune in.
I do want to add to that because he mentioned radio stuff in shows past. It is anything that is on their online store. So if you're into 3D printing, makerspace, telescopes,
yes,
all of that stuff is available. So
we get deals.
You go on the website, you find whatever you're interested in, you submit your asking price, and they will either accept it or come back with a counter offer. That's open to anybody. So if Josh throws something in and they come back with a price, that is open for anybody.
Yep.
That wants to buy it at that price, and those prices usually stay there until the show ends. Sometimes they might have a little bit of a backlog, and they will extend that, but that is you have to be there to find out about that.
Yeah, don't think you can log on to the website on Saturday morning and get the same deal. You're not going.
Oh, you won't see them. And Tim brought up Makerspace with like 3D printers. I've gotten great deals on bamboo filament every show he's done.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. It's good to know.
But I will say, and some of the stuff that they've taken back orders before. So
sure,
it's on back order. I'll warn you guys. If you get more than just that, they'll hold your entire order until that back order comes in.
Whoops.
You can call them and request to release part of it if you know it's going to be on back order.
No, you've got to pay double the shipping if you do.
Oh, maybe they just took care of me the one time then. So,
well, that's because I tried to get them to because I had everything except for one item that was coming in, and I had $200 worth of stuff. They told me I had to pay double the shipping, so I just waited for that item to come in.
Dealer Dave, I don't know what it is, but every time I do those boxes, you end up behind the freaking ticker down there. Every single time. I don't know why.
It's all good.
Well, that's just him.
All right, running towards the top of the hour here. It's now 8:50 or 9:52 in God's country on the East Coast. Let's start winding this thing down here.
What?
We will
go. You keep saying God's country at 8:52. No, actually, God's country
9:52
is is at 7:52 right now.
No,
God's country is in Wyoming.
No,
I've never been there, so I can't say that.
No, that's Montana.
You might be right. Either one.
Montana and Wyoming both are God's country.
Maybe. There's actually
Montana they call Big Sky country.
Here in Blount County, if you look at the Google Maps, there is a place up on the Foothills Parkway named God's Office. I have no idea what that is.
I've seen it.
You've seen, yeah. You've been up there before.
Yep.
All right, let's go around the horn and see what everybody's up to coming up. So we will go clockwise. Marvin, you're up first.
I'm trying to get a podcast out this week. Did last week. This week in amateur radio. I got another episode this week to do. So he's throwing a couple stories out there, which is good. So go if you haven't listened to the This Week in Amateur Radio podcast. It's I think he calls it the amateur radio's biggest online magazine, which really not a magazine, but it is about an hour and a half long podcast. It's really good. Some great anchors on there. Josh is also one of the anchors part-time, and along with myself. And so catch us on there also on a regular basis. And I'll try to get my own out this week as well, because I was last week and had a lot going on. So but yeah, other than that, don't have a whole lot in the works right now. It's just been kind of quiet and a bit busy with work and trying to figure all this new stuff out. So haven't had time to play a whole lot. So I got trying to sell a house in Massachusetts and other things. So it's been really busy with that too, trying to deal with those back end stuff and moving. And it's just kind of similar chaos to what Josh is trying to slowly go through. So yeah.
I was fixing to say, I'll pray for you. It sucks.
We will both go. We'll pray for each other.
Yeah,
we need help right now.
But he didn't have the contingents that you had, Josh.
No,
he's already got his house in Wisconsin.
I have no contingents, which is really nice. So yes, so it's on the market. It actually has an open house on Saturday and Sunday, but you can't actually nobody can look at it or see it till the open house. So we're kind of doing a little like I don't know, I'm trying to be sneaky, but it's like pushing it out there, going, hey, look at this, and hopefully it will drive up several. I mean, there's been over 1,000 views and like over 100 people saving it in their Zillow profile. So it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. So how many offers we get out of that and how much of a competition it is. It's going to be interesting. So we'll see. So
hey, Josh, Colin called us both out what time it is in God's country.
He
said it's actually 12:23 p.m. in God's country.
I mean, I'd love to go to Australia, so that might be God's country. We'll see.
I don't know. Levi's pretty close there too. So
to each their own. Michael,
Yes.
T.O.
What's up?
What's up?
No, I wasn't sleeping. Yeah, Mike. Hold on, let me get these damn things off. I can't see nothing. Just answering a text here. Yeah, we're gonna have fun this weekend. I start my new job on Monday, so that ought to be interesting. I'm getting all saddled up for that. I've got all the paperwork off, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting week. That's for sure. And just have some fun. I got the new Stream Deck, and it's just
Good
fun.
Lord.
There is ladies present.
Oh, parts are fun.
But it's a fun little toy. So, but yeah, let's not get started with Paul on the ladies stream. Let's not go there. Anyways, so but yeah, I'm gonna try to do some. Actually, I'm gonna be doing some POTA this weekend with Chris from Cape Cod. Nice crickets, and just have some fun. I'm probably when it warms up out a little bit more this week, I'll get some video done of some little projects I have for the truck, et cetera, et cetera. So it's gonna be fun. We're just gonna have fun and just see what we do when we get there. Next, that would be. Let's go to. We're gonna have to zigzag like we did last week. Dealer Dave, how about you?
I will be homeless in 6 days, so it's happened. I'm doing the last final cleanup of the house, and turn the keys over next Wednesday, and we'll be officially homeless. But then this will be it. Beyond that, end of the month, I start traveling, head up to Circle 6 for a little bit, and then start slowly making my way to Huntsville instead of the mad dash that I did back and forth to Hamcation, and actually starting to make some content. There's a lot of neat stuff that I play with that I would like to share, and I'll have plenty of time to do it. But that's it right now. The focus is it's getting rid of the house, getting everything settled with them, and being here, which is why that's done finally now. But that's it for me.
So you said Huntsville. You realize Huntsville is in August, right?
Yep. I'm going to spend a couple months up at Circle 6, back down here for a couple of months, and then slowly start making my way. This is my home now,
right?
And this is my office now. So I will start working my way that way. Start going to different states and different places, and just kind of spend 2, 3, 4 weeks somewhere, and then travel for a day, and then spend 2, 3, 4 weeks there, and then travel for a day, and just slowly make my way up to Huntsville.
Remind me, are you going to Dayton?
Yes. Yeah, I'm flying to Dayton now.
Oh, okay. Now that makes a little bit more sense.
KJ5 FTT Williams asks, where is a Circle 6?
Central Texas.
Not to be confused with Motel 6.
Temple
Never heard
Dayton area.
Called. I've never heard
go
it
hang out
called
with Vern
Circle
6. So
Circle 6 is a ranch owned by Vern and Renee 6. So,
okay. I know where Temple is. I just never heard Circle 6. Wait, can I ask why you're traveling? Are you purposely going nomadic? Is that something you've like a goal of yours?
Oh, he's already nomadic.
That's awesome.
I'm already nomadic. I've been living in this. This is a travel trailer. And I've been
Taj Mahal travel trailer.
I was gonna say, what do you call it, Josh?
Taj Dave.
Taj Mahal. That's good. Taj Mahal. I'll go with that.
So I've been living in it for about 2 months now, but still paying rent on the house because my lease isn't up until the end of April anyways. So, and they wouldn't let me break it. So yeah. But officially they said they're letting me turn in the keys and basically still on the hook for April's rent, but they'll take the keys and I'm done.
And your security deposit.
Are you looking to travel to like Mexico and even further south, like out of country, or just the United
No,
States?
not out of country. And originally,
Okay.
I was just going to stay in the state of Texas for the first year or so, because there's plenty of Texas. But
they probably wouldn't let him into Mexico anyways because he's a mesh dealer.
Yeah.
What did Crouch convince you to travel, Dave?
No. This is something that just the way it kind of transpired was my mom was there's
somebody changed that battery.
My mom was actually almost full-timing it in a travel trailer, and she's 68 years old and finally just said, hey, it's too much on the old bones. So I took her travel trailer and started traveling a little bit and realized that I'm paying $1,800 a month for a house and that I don't need to have, and I can do this. And work allowed, they said I could start pushing a bunch of people remote. I was one of them, and I asked them how remote is remote, and they said as long as I have the internet and a phone, they don't care. And I'm like, okay, good enough.
Yeah.
I wonder if Starlink works on the moon.
Thanks.
Back to talking about his camper. Let me tell you this: you go inside of that thing, you do not feel like you're in a travel trailer at all. You feel like you're in a really nice house.
Yeah.
So
And his shack is a slide out, so his shack slides in and it slides out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
You would never expect his shack to be oriented the way it actually is. The camera does not do it justice. All right. Let's see here. I said I'd have to zigzag on the bottom line. Elle, that means you're next. Basically, what's up, what you got coming up, that kind of thing. And plug your channel. Get some people watching you.
Okay. If you're not subscribed yet, definitely subscribe to my channel called She's on Frequency. We're going fast, and it's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for having me on tonight. Really appreciate the privilege and getting to talk to more people that I don't normally get to chat with. And what's next for me? I mean, as I said earlier, I am learning CW. A little discouraged right now where I'm at with my learnings, but I'm going to keep pushing through it, keep trying, and try to get there by summer to really have somewhat of fluent activation when it comes to POTA and SOTA activations for my activities this summer with climbing 14ers. We'll be backpacking. I say it'll be me, my dad, and my husband, and maybe my brother or someone else. We're going to be backpacking in the Chicago Basin for a couple days. So that's kind of like my highlight for this year for my personal trip. And then I am planning to go to Huntsville. So if you are planning to go to Huntsville, hope to see you there. Definitely come and say hi. I'm a hugger, so love to meet you, give some hugs, give some handshakes, and say hi. So that's kind of like a big milestone for me for CW. My newest video will be on Meshtastic and learning how to set up your own private network in case you don't want everyone flooding in your channels. And then after that, I have a couple of other projects. I either want to do like an HF rig for my mobile unit. So for the Forerunner, maybe put an HF setup there, do a antenna review, or maybe just kind of document my CW learnings. So yeah, a couple options for me. But again, thank you guys so much for having me on tonight. Really appreciate it.
Hey, you are welcome anytime. Yeah. Anytime.
Very welcome.
It's been fun for sure, guys. I did just drop the link to Elle's channel on the chat there. Make sure once we're done here, go over and give her a subscribe. Let's get her up over 10,000 subscribers. She's not far away. All right, Super Dave, your turn.
Well, it's supposed to be close to 90 degrees this weekend, so we're going to go out to the park.
Bite me.
Do a little more testing with. Hey, we were just what did I wake up to? Negative or 12 degrees Monday morning.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we're going to this radical swings. So I'm gonna go out.
It's bipolar weather.
It's Missouri. Gonna go out Saturday, do a video more on the Delta Loop for the Alpha antenna, and if I got good signal, I think I'm gonna do a live while I'm doing the POTA out there. Yeah. Other than that, and then studying for it, trying to cram for this extra to get it done by the end of April, and hopefully work doesn't take up more of my time. But other than that, that's all we got going on right now.
Sweet. You talk about radical changes. I'm sure Tim can probably beat me on this, but It's freaking snowing on Monday here, and today I was riding down with short sleeves and the window down. This weather, I mean, it's bipolar like crazy. And we had storms on Friday night or Sunday night.
Sunday, it started off with tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
Went from tornadoes to snow.
Mm-hmm.
Woke up Monday to 12 degrees, ice on the roads, and now we're supposed to be almost 90 degrees on Saturday.
Yep.
It's giant flip. And the West Coast is going to be cold next week. Go figure.
So I'm going to give you a little meteorological nerd word here, but this is what we call a high amplitude pattern, meaning the jet stream is very sharp all across the country, and that's why we're having these violent swings.
Oh, we're just going to blame it on global warming. Oh, no, wait. Climate change. Oh, no, wait.
I'm not touching that one with 10-foot pole. Levi, take your turn.
Yeah. I've got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of irons in the fire, I guess you'd say. Placed a pretty big order yesterday, so I'm setting up a high freak rig in the truck. Lots of filming to do, working on the grounding and bonding of my current shack and videoing that along the process, all with working 50, 60 hours a week. So fun doing all that. Other than that, I'd like to say thanks for Elle to coming in and talking with us and, sharing some perspective. It's pretty awesome to hear, different points of view. And
hey, thanks. Appreciate that.
Not a problem. Yeah, it's awesome. I've got a daughter that's young. She's a freshman in college. And as much as I'd love to push her into amateur radio, I know that's not the thing to do. But I have brought up that there's a lot of scholarships that go unclaimed from what I've heard, and that piqued her interest enough that she might get her technicians just to try to claim some of them. But anyway, yeah, a lot of filming and a lot of learning how to edit. I'm not the greatest at editing yet, but I'm trying to learn. So yeah, that's what I've got going on right now.
If you have access, yes, YouTube is your friend, but if you have access to LinkedIn Learning, there are some great videos on there for Premiere Pro and DaVinci and things like that.
Hey, Levi, that's why I prefer lives.
Right.
I don't have to edit a live.
Exactly.
Except for to take a copyright strike out.
Right.
Hey, speaking of copyright strikes, we have some business to take care of. Play that clip.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 million man. All right, let's.
Ham hats by AI5 or AI4NW with the 5. Appreciate that. You guys go check out his Etsy store. He's got some really, really fine merchandise there with those hats. I need to order one myself.
I have one.
Elle had to say something. What were you saying, Elle?
Go ahead.
I was just going to respond to Levi and his daughter, and I wasn't necessarily the best listener to my parents, and so as we grow, as we mature, it's like, they were right about so many different things. It's like, well, I should have listened more. So hopefully she'll come around.
I hope so, but thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Still back on the Kevin James thing. Terry with a tango says, Tim, what's up?
Like Dave, we have got some great weather. I was looking at the Tempest weather station, and I think we're supposed to be up in the 80s. So I have my normal Sunday morning live stream. My plan is to actually be out on the tailgate. It looks like it's going to be close to 60.
Nice
is the low. So I should be comfortable. And I got a new toy that showed up via UPS today. So if I get the right battery, I might debut it out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if I could, next Wednesday night, Stavros or Steve from Low Mesh should be joining us on the Ham Radio Kids table to talk about his low mesh devices and some of the cool things he's doing as a designer of those boards. So.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll go. Here's the deal. I want everybody after this stream's over to go subscribe to Ham Radio Guy, Tortoise Overland. She's on Frequency, Mesh Dealer Dave, whatever his channel is. I never can keep up with whatever that is.
You would think Frank would be putting those all in the chat.
BTY.
Hillbilly
Yeah,
Dave. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Hillbilly Dave, KU6GAE, Levi's channel, K8KAZ. I don't know if I said Elle. I'm going to say Elle again. She's on Frequency and Gray Man Poda. Get these guys' subscriber numbers up. I feel bad. Get them up. Get them up. They need to be up where I'm at for sure.
Oh,
what is going on with these links?
I forgot something.
Well,
Rabbit Ham Radio and I have put together a show. Just an hour long, just to BS.
Oh.
It was really impromptu last night, but we're putting a show together, feeling it out. But it's hard to find the slot somewhere that everybody else isn't hoovering up the viewership, so to speak.
I hear Tuesday or Thursday nights 8 p.m. is open.
Is it?
Yeah.
Negative.
But you know, we're just it's the tortoise and hare show. So because he's rabbit and I'm tortoise, you know, I figured it sounded good, and he actually was thinking about it. So what?
Oh, I said that's gold.
It is. I built a really awesome intro for it, and I just hope somebody comes over and watches it. And we're feeling out the slot times. We tried Monday night, but we bounced up against T.O. and Jeem with Nuggets. So, but we still had 15 viewers, so that was pretty good. But yeah, we're trying to feel it out and get it situated and get it going. So hopefully we get more viewers.
It's been a pretty good watch so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
We say some stupid stuff like the trend with ham radio operators who are lacking in the follicle department. You know. Yeah, exactly, Dave.
Hey, well, I just also want to mention. I'm going to pull this up real quick. Is that this is the KG6 NLW Ham Radio Wilderness with Frank? Go check out his channel too. He's got some pretty cool stuff over that way. So he was asking to drop a link there. I wanted to share that out. So
I just got an email here for something.
Yep,
that's from me a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
Frank, you got to delay just a minute so Frank can push out all the channels.
Yeah, Frank, you now have a wrench, by the way. So,
oh Lord,
have fun.
Yeah,
use
you
it
didn't
wisely.
give him the keys to the back door, did you?
No, he has a moderator wrench, so he can drop links.
Yes.
And then Prep and Paul, you've had a wrench, so you're good for links too. Let's talk about what's coming up on the old
the schedule.
YouTube's here. Things are kind of fluid for me at the moment, given the house situation. But let's talk about what's happening next week on HamShackTV Live. Let me find my thing. RARS Fest preview. The Raleigh Amateur Radio Society, I think it's the S. They're having their Ham Fest next week, Easter weekend. It's the Saturday before Easter. So Raleigh's a beautiful town, lots of stuff to do. I understand it's Easter, but if you can make the trip, make the trip. It is a great Ham Fest. I love this one. I'm not going to be able to make it this year, unfortunately, but if you're curious about the Raleigh Ham Fest, go back to my playlist from the HamShackTV Ham Fest tour fueled by Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League from last year, and you will see a full tour of RARS Fest. It's a great show. Nancy, KB2TNR, I hope I've got her call sign right, will be on with us. We're going to talk about all things Raleigh next weekend. Next week. It's going to be a great show. After that, the next show is April 2nd, and Dave will kind of Marvin will be hosting in my place, but Super Dave's kind of going to be kind of steering the ship with that. We're going to have Chris from the More Expo on to preview that. What a great overlanding show. And they're starting to become more and more of a ham radio presence there. So we're looking forward to that. I will be absent, Lord willing, and the creek doesn't rise, because that is the day. Praise the Lord. I'm going to have a choir singing that we're going to close on this freaking house finally. So got one last hurdle to get through. And we should know 100% for certain we're doing this by Tuesday of this upcoming week. So thank you, everybody that's had your thoughts and prayers with us during this whole chaos. I'm glad to see a light at the end of the tunnel. So Marvin will do a great job. He'll be steering the ship because I won't have internet anymore, at least for that night, and we'll be obviously trying to pack up and get moved. The week following that, I have Skywarn slated, but I don't have any guests yet. I've been trying to get that worked out. We'll see what happens with that particular one. That's April 9th. April 16th is Podacat. KCK3 SBP will be coming on. We'll talk about that. Excuse me. And then April 23rd, that's the final show I have scheduled right now with a topic. We're going to do a Mobile Shack setup preview. So we're going to set up a special topic in the Discord, and we want you to show us your Mobile Shack. What do you got set up? How do you have it set up? What all are you doing mobile? We'll have that set up. Take pictures, send us your stories, that kind of things. And if you've got a really, really cool setup and want to come on live with us, you can. So we'll play that. We'll play that out when we get there. And guys, can you believe it? Once we get past that, we only have 1 week until the Hamvention preview show. The Hamvention will be here before we know it, and I'm excited about that one. I need to make contact with the date and share and see if we can get them scheduled to come on with us. Other than that, I've got a few videos scheduled to come out over the coming days. HamShackTV channel members, you have our early access to that already. So there's cool stuff.
Yeah,
there.
What's a camera in Levi's house?
Huh? Oh, oh. I was wrong. That video is not coming out tomorrow. It's coming out Saturday. So, yeah. Let me check one thing here before I get ready to cut us off.
Don't cut us off yet.
No, not yet. I want to check and see. What week are we on here? Oh, he already done it. Tortoise Overland. Let me play that stinking clip. Where is it?
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
Tortoise Overland with the 5 channel memberships. Who's got them?
Prep Him, Booty, Frank, Lee McNasty, Interstellar, and yeah, that's it.
Cool. And those are completely random, guys. And you know what? Let's see here. What week is this?
It is very completely random because they don't even have to be in the stream to get a membership.
That's right. Yep. That's right. And you know what?
They're all in the stream.
We've only got 2 more weeks left of the show for this month. So I'm going to give away five more of them right now because
here we go.
Giving 10 of them a month to give away because, well, I own the channel. OGBT, you've got one. And EOD Kaboom does it too. Arnold Grubbs 2005, Babber Ox 8632, Trivia Nil 62 gets one, and Scott Savage KC7 WDG gets one as well.
That would be Trivia Vanilla.
Better than I could have done. We got to play that clip again for EOD Kaboom. Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's. KH2XX with the 5 channel memberships. Those belong to. Oh, good Lord. Everybody's doing it now. Everybody watching. You get a membership and you get a membership. Let's see here. We have Terpene V82, David Saban. It's hard to read these when they're not separated. 6257 M7 PXZ. That's probably somebody across the pond. Megan J BSWL BJ Backus.
We're not going to end the stream tonight.
I don't think so. And we gotta do Levi's. Play the clip. Hang on, we'll play it. Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
And while we're at it,
America.
While we're at it, and I'm still on the clip, I'm going to play the one for Mike too. Here, play it.
Money isn't everything; it's the only thing, and everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right,
courtesy of K8KZ, Leverman 7517, Genie 555M, Guitar Stuff 911. I like that number. Dave Bowen 4532, James Price 8149 gets one, and then Mike KE9DSK. Appreciate those. Mark in Portland, Bill Rogers 7490, Amy Boney. I hope I've got that right. 9065, GS Tuber 121. Oh, good. Oh, wait, that's Great Man Poda. Oops. And Roy Robinson 4636. And Great Man Poda, we got to play the clip for him for his 3 months super.
Money isn't everything; it's the only thing, and everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
Appreciate his membership for 3 months. Go sub to his channel, Great Man Poda. And Pepe says, I'm now the last without a membership. There's still time. There's still time. Now, we need to wrap it, guys. 67.
Terry's upset because he said we spelled his name wrong.
How did we spell this?
Oh, sorry.
That's all that matters, right?
Terry with a tango.
Terry with a tango. Not Perry, not Carrie, not Sherry. Terry with a tango.
So sorry, Terry. It was because you were late. That's why you didn't get picked tonight.
I know. Maybe next day.
That's probably it.
Not Terry with a twang.
All right, folks. Appreciate everybody watching. Elle, thank you again so much for coming on with us. I cannot wait to hang out with you in Huntsville. That's going to be a lot of fun, and I think you're going to have fun too. Everybody go check out Elle's channel. She's on Frequency. Final thoughts, anybody, before we say goodnight?
No.
We're good. 73 to all. Appreciate you joining tonight.
Roll that music up there. There you go,
Right
Tim.
on.
EOD
Thank you,
Kaboom.
everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for everybody watching us, spending time with us tonight.
We'll see y'all next week. Wait for it. Wait for it. You know what's about to happen. If I don't cough my head off.
Money isn't everything; it's the only thing, and everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
Heck of a way to end the show with all the super chat, or not the super chats, the channel memberships. Thank you, everybody that participated and give those super chats. Tune in next week. We'll be talking RARS Fest. Going to be an excellent event there in Raleigh, North Carolina. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. 73 AA4WX WSCD 693.